Hi everyone. Sorry. Some people are having issues, so let me just check what is the issue these people are facing. But good evening to everyone who have just joined in. Wait, it's working, guys. I'm not sure that why other people are having some issues in joining in because the link is perfectly working fine. Did you guys face any problem while joining in? Hi, Amit ji. Good evening. So I'll start immediately. I won't waste much time, but just let me see if some people are having some issues. So this is happening for the very first time. I'm not sure that why people are facing issues, but it should be working fine by now. Maybe some error from Zoom. Uh, Facing issues in joining. Just click on join again, and it should work fine. Oh, okay. At first, the link is not reachable, but when I refresh it, it works for me. Okay, perfect, Mughal. Thanks. There are some people who are still facing some issue. I'm not sure why, but it should be working fine. Maybe meanwhile, you guys tell me where you are from. I can actually have this poll for every one of you. So the people who have joined in, uh, you guys can participate in this poll. Uh, where is it here? Polls, quizzes. Yes. So on your screen now, guys, there is one poll that you guys can participate in. This will basically tell me that like in which direction I have to lead today's webinar, and then how I can make sure that like you get most value out of it. So I can see there are more freelancers today. We have business owners as well. We have agency owners as well. We have some marketeers also in the house. Okay, so almost everybody has participated in this poll, so I'm just ending it. Thanks for sharing your valuable input. And now, yes, so I have got the data. It's noisy, raised hand. Is it noisy, guys? Is my voice clear to everyone? Nidhi, if you have purchased the recording, you will get the recording. But if you have not, then you just send me a message on my WhatsApp, and then you can buy the recording afterwards, right? Okay, thanks, guys. My voice is clear. So the person who is just complaining, they you just have to see it your speaker. I'm not sure because at my end it's working fine. Next thing, guys. So is there anyone today from Delhi? Anyone from Delhi quickly? Anyone from Delhi? Mukul. Okay, Mukul, you are from Delhi. Perfect, man. Where are you from, Delhi? So I'm just opening my screens in the background meanwhile. So just the things that I have to show you, that is what I'm opening right now, so that like I can show you the examples. And guys, today's webinar is completely practical. I'm not gonna show you any kind of presentations or something like that. It's not your classroom. It's where we will be learning how to get international clients. So I will be showcasing you right now that how I have got so many international clients, not just one, not just two, but 70 international clients in my whole 8 years of experience. That is what I'm gonna show you just now. Just give me just 2 minutes and then I will be sharing my screen immediately. LinkedIn webinar material. Yes, perfect. So yes, here I go. And then I have this download. Perfect. Okay. So let me log in to my LinkedIn account. Yes, now I'm ready to share my screen and then I'll show you everything live. Hope everybody have joined in by now. And then are we going to get the recordings? The people who have bought the recordings, only they will get the recordings. And if you want the recording after it, you can actually send me a message and then I'll see what I can do. So now I can share my screen and then boom, guys, now we can actually start. Everybody can see my screen now. So the first thing that I want to show is that the real examples. Okay. So if I just go on this person profile, just look at who is he. So he's a CEO and founder of Cryptos. He's a chairman at Swedish Blockchain Association. He's based out of Gothenburg, which is in Sweden, right? He has been running this company Cryptos for the past 5 years now, and he is a chairman and board member at Swedish Blockchain Association, which is a government organization of Sweden. And he's also the liquidity and exchanges director at Talos for the past 4 years, 7 months. Now, why I am showing you this example is the reason is in the chatting that we did in the past. So I'm just gonna walk you through with the first message that happened between him and me. And to your surprise, guys, CEO can also send you a message just to hire you if you are a credible person. What does that mean? That means that, hi Rohan, seems like you got a good experience running campaigns and getting the brand out. I was wondering if you would be open for a call to discuss potential synergies and exploring opportunities. This message was sent to me on 24th July 2022 at 1:30 a.m. and I joined his company by 1st August 2022. So within just 6 days, not only we discussed that what duties I will be tackling, but at the same time we discussed about the compensation part also. So why did this happen so fast? Because it was an inbound lead. I was not the first one to send him a message. He was the first one to send me a message, and he didn't take my interview. He actually asked me whether I have synergies. And by synergies, he mean that like, can I work for him by looking at the experience that I have got? And you know, you will be like, Rohan, this is 2022. We are living in 2025. So why I showed you this example, because I have been using this strategy that I'm gonna explain it to you in the next 2 hours, right? So that strategy is not working for me for the past 6 months. It has been working for me for the past 5 years now. And that is why I thought of giving this strategy to every one of you right on this call today. Now I have one more example. Anyone from Hyderabad? Anyone from Hyderabad today? Anyone from Hyderabad? Okay, it's fine. Very rarely it happens that no one is from Hyderabad today. But look at this person, Anu Woodkuri. He is the richest person of Hyderabad, richest person, guys. And then if you just scroll down, you will see that like he was acting as the CEO of this company called Nitro Network for at least 3 years. And he was the founder of this company, Jiffy Charge, which he sold for $2 million. He sold this company for $2 million, and he basically started this company on his own. And what happened? Why I'm showing you again this example? The reason behind is this. Hi Rohan, looking for social media marketers who understand the crypto domain well. Let me know if we can chat. Again, guys, what's the one thing in common? The common thing is that like I was not the first person to send him a message. He was the first one to inquire about my availability. Again, a CEO is sending me a message to hire me for growing his company. Now, I'll show you one example from Dubai, and that person name is Reese. So you see, marketing in Web3 founder and Lumina and co-founder at BasePet. He has got somewhere around 6251 followers, right? Now, again, this conversation took place last year only. March 2022, 2024. Hey man, got an opportunity for you to help me in growth hacking for a new crypto startup leading up to TGE. That's how my profile resonates with my target audience, because I'm connected with the right people. The content that I am pushing down is in this format. I don't know how many of you have heard this funnel, but if you haven't, then this is what I make use of this funnel, where I divide my content into three pieces, which one of the pieces like top of the funnel, other piece is my middle of the funnel, and the last piece is my bottom of the funnel. And I have a proper plan. And what is that plan? That plan is 60% content is my top of the funnel category. Morpho, I have somewhere around 20 to 30% content in my Morpho category, and the remaining 10 to 20% content is in my Bofo category. That is how I am able to drive the attention of high ticket client people to my inbox. And not only this, guys, I have actually this thing to show you as well, where I can actually show you that what amount of money I have gotten from these people. So, okay. So is there anyone who understands crypto? Anyone who understands crypto? Quickly tell me. Because the next thing that I'm going to show you is on this part. Okay, that's great. The people who understand crypto, they will be able to identify or understand this part. Where this Reese, the example that I just showed you, this example of this person, Reese, right? He sent me, he asked me $250. I told him yes. And then he sent me $500 for the next 2 weeks. What does that mean? That means that I'm charging $250 for a week task. That means $1,000 for a month task. That is why he sent me $500 for the next 2 weeks, and he asked me my sole address, and I just shared my sole address with him. And then he sent, I sent you $500 for the next 2 weeks. This is one of the example. The other example is this person is from Germany, and he basically don't like to share stuff. That is why I've just shared on his name. But he asked my USDT ERC20 address at 11:01 p.m. And by 11:04 p.m., I just shared my USDT ERC20 address with him. And within just 1 minute, he sent me $2,000 for the work that I proposed to him. $2,000 worth. And this person was from Germany. Then another example is of this. This is my PayPal account where I keep on receiving these funds every other month. So you can see that this is a screenshot of October. I'm gonna log into my PayPal right now so that you can see it live, right? So this person sent me $400 in the starting of the month, and then remaining $250 at the end of the month. So by 21st October, because I am charging somewhere around $650 for just 1 month. That is what I am doing, right? So that is how I'm able to charge these people. And if I just log into my PayPal account, then you can see all these things very clearly. So let me just log into my account. And then you can see even just on 23rd July, today is 25th July, I just received $216. Then on 14th July, I received $171, right? On 19th May, I received $174, right? And this is what I'm receiving on my bank account, 18,000 rupees, 14,172 rupees, and then 14,390 rupees. This is what I am receiving with my retainer clients. And this is not just one-time client, but when you provide services to your client and when they are happy, then you might retain them for a longer duration. That is how I'm able to convert. And then if I just bring in these examples, then you can see that the money that I have received from the direct transfers, that is 1,80,000 INR, which is a direct transfer through the Swift accounts, right, into my account. After that, this where I've received 1,13,198 rupees. 1,13,000. And that is how I'm able to do it. Why? This is not a formula. This is not a secret. The secret only is the right people, the right prospect, the right audience who have potential to pay you. When you work with clients who are only making 50,000 rupees a month, maybe their business is making only 50,000 rupees a month. And if you ask them that your services cost 20,000 rupees, you know what? How much amount of money you are asking them? You are asking them 40% of their revenue. 40%. Do you think the people who are just making 50K, they will be able to pay you 20K? Don't you think that like they have to feed their family, they have to go on parties, they have to do some other stuff as well? But what you are doing, you are just asking your fees without considering that whether they can pay it or not. And then you are just expecting that okay, the sales will come. No, this way the sales won't come. I always ask money where I see whether the other person has a capability to pay me or not, whether they are earning enough amount of money to pay my needs. So if a company is making somewhere around $1 lakh a month, then why not they can pay me just 1K? Because that 1K dollars is 1% of the revenue that they are making in a month. So I'm just asking their 1% of the revenue that they are making. But when you ask the same person who are making 1 lakh rupees a month and you ask for 20,000 rupees, now you are not asking 1% of the revenue, you are asking 20% of the revenue. And that is where your clients just ghost you. And that is how you say, oh, people don't pay online and I will never be able to get clients or something like that. Why? Because you are not able to work with the clients which shows high potential. And in today's class, I'm going to tell you the secret methods through which you can identify the people who can pay you high amount of money. Okay, Ranu says finally able to join. I'm so sorry, Ranu. I'm not sure like why did you face this problem, but this happened for the very first time. But I'm glad that you are here today. Okay, guys. So how many of interested to learn that how and or how you can grab these CEOs' attention to send you messages and then you can crack high ticket sales? Just type curious. Just type see you in the chat box, guys. Okay, perfect. Ranu says see you. Amit says see you, guys. The people who are engaging, I have a special gift for them, and that I will reveal at the end of the workshop because I get all of the recordings and then I will share all the data. And the main reason behind doing this activity is that I just want to understand that whether we are on the same page or not. That is why. So thanks to everyone who is taking part. It's Noisy, Mukul, Mumtaz, Ashraf, Redmi, Pat, Mumtaz, the Serving Soul, Amit Tiwari, Ranu, all these people who are just doing the stuff. Zafar, thanks everyone. Now, coming back to the part for which why today we all are here is this LinkedIn growth strategies, mastering profile optimization and engagement. Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell you the old methods where everyone just asks you to optimize your profile and then write your killer headline, something like that. Obviously, I'll talk about it, but not sooner. The first thing that I am gonna talk today is that how you can rank your profile at the top. So for example, let's say, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on my profile. So I have like different LinkedIn accounts that I use for outreaching and some other stuff. So let's say I just search for growth hacker, right? And then I want a growth hacker for my company, and let's assume that I am a CEO, right? So in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on people. And now I want to apply this filter called United States because I want a list of people who are from the United States so that like I can get to know that which people are ranking at the top. Because as a CEO, if your profile comes at the top, then there are high chances that I will be the first person to message you and not to your competitors, right? What does that mean? That means that over here, when I search for a growth hacker, this Snehal Shah profile appeared at the top. Aarti Rai is at the second. Arup Chatterjee is again at the second, right? But what about the people who are ranking at the bottom of this page, or what about the people who are ranking at the fourth page? Do you think that like I will be sending them a message by looking at all the profiles? Obviously, no, because I'm the CEO and I don't have time. Why I do not have time? Because just like you, I have 24 hours in my life, and then in those 24 hours, I have to do daily meetings with my teammates. I have to think about like how I can grow my company. For that, I have to sit with my finance team and the legal team as well, so that I can check out all the legalities. Then I have to spend time with my family because not every time I can think of growing my business. And then I have to refresh myself. I need to spend time with my friends also, right? And in all those 24 hours, I have to use LinkedIn to connect with a more minded people. And you think that I will spend 2 hours every day to look at the profiles that can help me grow my business? No, because I'm already flooded with the connection request. I'm already flooded with the message that I keep on receiving every other day. Then how can you make sure that like you stand out from the crowd and you do not land yourself in the same fish market? For that, what you have to do, you have to rank yourself at the top. So whenever someone search growth hacker in United States, your profile should appear at the top, and that is how I will be able to take decision just to hire you, right? So for this particular method, what you need to do, for the activity that I'm going to do right now, you have to do this activity for at least 20 profiles. Yes, guys, you have to do this activity for at least 20 profiles. In this call, I'm going to do this activity for only one profile, but you have to do this activity for at least 20 profiles, because that is how you will get the real answer. Because the tools that I'm going to use, obviously, these are the paid tools that I'm going to tell you. But even if it were the paid tools, then even in that case, no tool gives you 100% accurate data, right? So we can't depend on such tools for the accuracy, and that is why to have a safer version, we have to do this activity for at least 20 profiles. So what you need to do, you just have to open the profile of a person which is ranking at the top. So let's say I open this profile, and then I go at the 5th page, and then I open this profile of Josh, right? Now what you have to do next is I think this profile is not completed, so you can just ignore this part. And what about this profile? I think, yeah, this profile makes more sense to me. So what I no, okay, so it also has got 359 connections. So I think I should have a different profile in this case. How about this one, Vignesh? Okay, even I'm not liking his profile. I am looking for a perfect example just to showcase the right things to you so that like we don't mess it up. Okay. I think I can use of this profile of Trevor. And what about this Samuel? Yeah, this is also okay, but let's make use of this profile of Trevor. So what you need to do, the first step that you have to perform is that you have to click on more, and you can do this activity even if you are not connected with that person. So right now it's my third degree connection. I will explain you after this that what is a okay. Let me just explain you first. What is a first degree, second degree, and third degree connections? So when you go on LinkedIn and when you search some person, so LinkedIn shows you the data, and LinkedIn writes beside name for either the first degree, second degree, and third degree. So you can see with every name at the right hand side, it has mentioned second degree, second degree, second degree, and then if I go on the second page, if I go on the 5th page, so you can see the third degree, third degree, third degree, and then the second degree. Now, what does this mean? So this means that when you're connected directly with someone on LinkedIn, that becomes your first degree connection. What does that mean? That means that if I just go on my home page and if I just show you an example of Luke. So for Luke, it has been mentioned first degree. Why? Because I am directly connected with Luke. So if I just open the profile of Luke, you can see that like I am already connected with him. There's a button called remove connection. What does that mean? That means that like I am connected with this person. That is what has mentioned remove connection, right? So first degree means that you are directly connected with that person on LinkedIn. What is the meaning of second degree? Second degree connection means that like there is something mutual in between you and the other person. So between Aarti and my profile right now is of Sanya. So between Aarti and me, there is Varun Keval Ramani. So I am also connected with Varun, and Aarti is also connected to Varun, and that is why she is my second degree connection, because in both of us there is one thing in common, and that is Varun. And what is the meaning of third degree connection? Third degree connection means that like when you have nothing in common between you and the other person. So there is no mutual connection, there is no similarity, and that becomes your third degree connections, right? So I hope you understood first degree and first degree, second degree, and third degree connections, right? Now we can proceed further by let's just come back to this where I was telling you that like if you want to rank your profile at the top, then what you need to do, you just click on more, and you can do this activity with your first degree, second degree, and third degree connections. Doesn't matter like which type of connections they are, but you can do this activity with any of the degree, right? Any of the connections. So just click on save to PDF. When you do this, what will happen? This complete profile of this person will get downloaded. The complete profile. I can actually open this up. So we can see now the name of the person, his title, his summary, and then his key clients, his target audience, key business skills, key sales leadership skills, experience section, and then so on. So I've got the complete data about this person. So that means that I've actually downloaded his resume, his LinkedIn resume, right? Now, after that, what you need to do, you have to go on this website called Resume Worded. Okay, so once you go on this website, you can analyze, I think, 2-3 profiles for free under just one email. So you can create as many accounts that you want to, then just click on get started for free, and then just sign up or log in, whatever is option is there. If you already have an account, just click on login. And then you just need to click on LinkedIn profile review. This will give you a score out of 100, right? So once you get the score, after that, you will get a score according to the profile, according to the section of the profile, not just the complete score, but you will also get section wise score, that how much your headline section has scored, how much your about us section has scored, how much your experience section has scored. This is how you get this number, right? So for this profile, we got 41 score. And then for headline, we got 7 out of 10. For summary, we got 3 out of 10. Experience 2 out of 10. Education 10 out of 10. And if you go in the others part, then you got 10 out of 10. Why? Because this person has a custom LinkedIn profile URL. His profile URL is Trevor Olick. Trevor Olick, right? So he has optimized his profile. That is why he has a custom LinkedIn URL. He has a professional profile photo. He has also mentioned his skills part. He has a certification, but he hasn't shown his location, and he has not shown any awards or honors that he has got. And due to which he is following 4 factors out of 6, and that is why he has got 10 out of 10. The same way he has got 3 out of 10. So you can see that like why he has got 3 out of 10. Summary length is okayish, minimal use of special characters, excellent use of hard skills, call to action is not there, readability is not good, ineffective glitches or buzzwords are there, use of metrics, active voice, sentiment analysis, tense, spelling, special characters. So when you follow all these pointers, that is when you are able to decide that what type of score you will get in this part, right? And that is why I mentioned in the starting of this call that don't do this activity just for one single person, because you will never be able to identify that why that profile is ranking at the top. To identify the complete reason, you have to do this activity for at least 20 profiles, so that you get to know that how people are scoring different scores for the different sections. And then whichever section you like on the basis of the score, just replicate that part. Obviously you have to use your own mind, because for the cheating, we also should know that what we are cheating, right? So you can use AI, and then you can ask AI to have a replicate version of the content that you like the most and that has scored the more score. So that is how you will improve your chances of ranking at the top on LinkedIn for your selected keyword, because this score is ranking for this keyword that we searched. And what was the keyword? The keyword was growth hacker. So this profile, the profile that we're analyzing right now, Josh. So this profile was ranking at the top, and that is why we downloaded his PDF, and that is why we checked his score. And if he has got a higher score on some sections, that means that like if I replicate his complete LinkedIn section, that means that like even I can secure chances of ranking at the top, right? After that, what you have to do, you have to come back on the same profile, and then you have to do a very normal search. You have to press Control F on your keyboard. So Control F means that like now we will be finding some keywords on this page, and then you just have to search growth. Now this growth word is appearing for 14 times on this page. That means that like he has used this word called growth, this keyword called growth 14 times on his profile, and that is why this is appearing, right? That means that like you also have to use this keyword as many times as you can. Then just search the right keyword, which is growth keyword. Now this, oh sorry, growth hacker. So this growth hack is coming also for the 14 times, but growth hacker is coming for the 11 times. So he has optimized his profile specifically for this keyword called growth hacker. And that is how he's making sure that like he secures a top position for this keyword in the USA. And you can, again, if you just scroll down, you can find out where he has mentioned the growth hacker. So a growth hacker word is there in the about section, then in the experience section as well. Then if we just scroll down, then we can see the different sections where he has mentioned it. And that is how you can find out the 11 times that he has used this keyword on his profile. Guys, we just learned. Mumtaz, I'll definitely talk about it, but I also have to cover other parts because otherwise, like, we will miss out. So I'll definitely talk about like how my other clients has paid me, right? So we just learned one thing, that how to rank a profile at the top. But did I tell you how to rank your profile in a particular country? No. I just told you that how to rank your profile at the top for a selected keyword, but I have not told you how to rank your profile in a particular country. So let's say you want to get client from USA, or maybe you want to get clients from Germany, from Switzerland, from UK, from Canada, from UAE. So from whichever country you need your clients, what you have to do, you have to build your connections from that country. And what do I mean by that? I mean by this thing that if you go in my network part, right? I'm not sure like whether this will work on my profile because today my LinkedIn is working very abruptly. I'm not sure why, but I'll actually show you that. So you can see that like I have got 3000 connections on my profile. And if I just click on search with filters, so this is the error that I'm getting. I'm not able to see anyone, but let me just try. You can see that I've applied this filter called people, and then I've applied this filter called first because I want to see all the connections with whom I'm connected. And since I want to rank my profile in USA, then I'm gonna apply this filter called location, and inside location I will be applying United States. Now I've got a list of 10 pages, and on every page, you get 10 results by default. So we can actually count Alex is 1, Natasha is 2. Then you have this Tariq is 3rd, Michelle is 4, Lisa Perry 5th, this Daniel 6th, Gian 7th, Heather 8th, and this Matt 9, and this Joshua 10. So on every page, you have 10 results, and then LinkedIn is showcasing you at least 10 pages, right? But obviously I have somewhere around 17-20 pages, oh sorry, 70-80 pages I have. What does that mean? That means that like I have 800 connections from LinkedIn, and I can actually show you. So I'm just gonna copy this URL, and then I'm just gonna open the Google Docs so that I can show you that what activity I'm gonna do today. And then I'm just gonna paste the URL, and then I'm just gonna increase its size so that everybody can read it. Now this is the URL that I've got over here. This is the page part, page equals to 10. So right now I'm on the 10th page. That is why it shows page equals to 10, right? So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to replace it with page equals to 60. And then I'm copy this URL. I'm going to replace it, and then I'm going to hit enter. If this page will get open, what does that mean? That means that like I have 600 connections. So you can see that it shows that like I am not on the 60th page. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change it to 50. Now I'm just going to copy this, and then I'm going to paste it. Yeah. So over here, I have 50th page and I have 51 page as well. And similarly, it will keep on going, right? So I've like I can do it for different pages as well. But what does that mean? That means that I have at least 500 connections only from USA. And when you build your connections from that country in which you want to rank, LinkedIn gets to know, LinkedIn bot gets to know that like you want to rank yourself in the USA because your 20% connections are from USA. So out of 3000 connections, I have at least 500 connections out of USA, that is somewhere around 17%. So my 17% connections are from USA. This is how LinkedIn will start pushing my profile in the US region, and I'll start ranking for the selected keywords in USA. That is how I make sure that like I acquire high ticket clients from USA, UK, and UAE. So if you want clients from Canada, just start making connections from Canada. Did you find it useful? Okay, perfect, guys, perfect. I know I'm drinking a lot of water, but when you are speaking for a very long time, then this happens. You get thirsty, and it's already summers, so you can understand. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks, Mumta. Thanks, Kishita. It's noisy. Why is the meeting lagging? Maybe it is my system today because I have opened so many tabs, and I'm not sure that why my Mac is lagging. Even my Mac is heating up, guys. I'm not sure. Like I switched from Windows to Mac so that like uh, this type of problem does not occur. But even Apple is quite slow. I'm not sure why. Even I'm not running very fancy templates. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is the tech. Okay, but this is not in my hand. The only thing that is in my hand is my knowledge, and that is what I can explain it to you, right? So now, moving next. Moving next. So what we need to do is, so we learned how to optimize our profile for a selected keywords, and then okay, so we ignored this part where I talked about the profile structure, but definitely I talk about it at the later part. But right now the most important thing is that like we also covered competitive analysis, where we learned that how we can outrank our competitors by making use of the strategies that they're using on their profile. Right. So that is what we learned. We only ignored this part right now, which is the profile structure that I will definitely cover in the next 20 minutes. Right. And we also figured out that like how LinkedIn algorithms work. So that is what we learned. Now, the next part, that is what I want to showcase to you is, I think I should be showcasing you that how we should be identifying our audience, right? So, for example, do I have something for you guys? Let me just, okay, let me just go back. Okay, so now you have this second poll on your screen. How many of you are struggling to get engagement on LinkedIn? If you post content and you don't get likes, you don't get comments. So how many of you are facing this problem? If yes, then just type yes, select yes. If you get likes from the same people every time and it doesn't help you get inbound leads, you can select that part. Or if there is anyone who is super cool with the engagement that they are getting on their profile. Only 50% people have participated in the poll, guys. Rest, you guys can also participate because this is for your learning and I already know this. So I request every one of you to be a part of this, and then you can. Nidhi, you want to say something? You're raising your hand. I can actually give you permission to speak if anybody of you wants to speak directly to me. So I can actually give you the permission. Okay. So 60% people have voted, and then now I'm just ending this poll. And now, guys, I want to show you something very powerful. So I've just ended the poll, and I want to showcase you this very powerful thing, which is that why you guys are not getting engagement on LinkedIn. And the reason is very simple. And for this part, I am gonna take care of I'm gonna show you one of the example that I did or asked with my friend on LinkedIn. So let me just open it. I think it got, yeah. So what happens is that whenever you post content, so if I just go on my profile, or maybe if I could just go on my post and activity section, so whenever you post content, it should not be about likes. Okay, I don't care about the likes that I get on my post, and in fact I don't want any like, I don't want any engagement on my profile. Oh, sorry, on my content that I am posting. You know why? There's a reason that why I'm saying this, because I don't want to be an influencer. On LinkedIn, what is my main role? My main role is to get inbound leads. My main role is to get high ticket clients. I don't want to become an influencer. And the person who cares about likes, they care because they want to get famous. I don't want to get famous. Because I just want to earn money, because at the end of the day, I don't want to chase vanity metrics. I only want to chase revenue metrics. If by getting 100 likes, if I can make 100K dollars, then yes, I need likes. But if by getting 100 likes, I'm not making even a single dollar, then I don't care about the likes that I'm getting. I don't care about the followers on my profile. I only care about that whether after writing the content, people are paying me money or not. That is what I care. Because why I'm writing the content? Why I should spend time in writing the content just to educate my audience? Okay, there is ChatGPT. You can learn from ChatGPT. Why only from me? And why I should spend my time? Because I also have 24 hours. I have to spend time with my family. So when I'm writing the content, that means that like I'm doing some business, and every business owner has to do content marketing, because without content marketing, you can't earn money, right? Because you have to establish credibility. But after writing the content, if I'm not getting likes, shall I be upset? No, because my inbox is already flooded with the people who can pay me. So I don't care about the likes. And it has been proven by this person called EKDG. So I keep on asking different people because I keep on building relations and keep on building network. Now, when I started on LinkedIn and when these people came to me and then they sent me a message, Rohan, we want to hire you. So the people like Sukesh or the people like Reese, right? So I just want to show you this example again. So people like Sukesh, the people like Reese, hey man, got an opportunity for you to help me in growth hacking for a new crypto startup leading up to TGE. When I talked to this person, I asked him when I closed the deal that, hey Reese, how did you get to know who am I and why did you send me a message? He immediately told me, Rohan, I actually like the content that you were posting on LinkedIn, and that is why I sent you a message. And then what I did, I went back on my post and then I analyzed that uh, there are no likes from this person. This Reese hasn't liked my either of the post, and not even this Sukesh. The person, this Sukesh, he also didn't engage with my content, but every one of them was watching my content, and that is when I realized, oh wow, when I'm writing the content, that means that people are reading it, but they're not engaging with it. That means that even if I'm getting 0 likes, that doesn't mean that my content is not reaching to the right people. That means that like people are reading it, and one day or another, my content will push them to buy from me if I am using this funnel called Tofu, Mofu, and Bofu that I will definitely talk about in this module only. But this was only my point of view. And then I confirmed this with this person called EKDG, who is from Nigeria. And I asked 2 questions, literally 2 questions, because he was working and he's still working for the US based company. That means he has got good experience. So when I checked his profile, so I got to know that like he was working for the US based company for 1 year, 7 months, and now 1 year, 1 month in this company based in US. So I asked him these 2 questions, and I can actually show you these 2 questions, what I asked him. So I wanted to ask you a few things. If you could help me with the answers, have you seen any improvement in the form of engagement by posting short video content? So at that time, LinkedIn has just introduced this short video content. So I was skeptical that whether I should be creating short video content or not. That is what I wanted to ask him. Second, have you started getting more inbound leads, or it only brings engagement with vanity metrics? And you know what? What he replied? He replied, I've been getting more and more leads. However, I still get vanity metrics every now and then. But the main pointer was overall, I have found out that oftentimes the people who are interested in your offer will hardly engage with your post. They won't engage. What they will do, they will rather come right away to your DM. And that is when I got confirmation, not by just talking to one person, but by talking to different people, that when such thing happens, you should not get disencouraged. In fact, you should be happy that even if you're not getting likes, that's completely fine. But one thing that you have to keep a note is your impressions, from where the impressions are coming from. And I'll come to it. But before that, I would like to show you that how you can make sure that like this strategy does not work out. So for this part, there's a strategy on this section where you see David, he is my second degree. He is not my first degree connection. So ironically, his post should not be in my home feed. This is my personal feed. I'm not connected with that person. So why his content is coming inside my feed? The reason is Sumit and Ankush. Both of these people, I'm directly connected with them on LinkedIn. And since they are my first degree connections, so whenever your first degree connections interact with any post on LinkedIn, LinkedIn pushes content to other people. So when Sumit interacted with their first degree connection, so it might be possible that like Sumit and David are directly connected on LinkedIn. That is why he's my second degree connection, right? So when Sumit is directly connected with David, and when he commented on David's content or David's post, so what LinkedIn did? LinkedIn pushed the content of David in my profile so that his reach will get more impression. He get more reach. And that is how LinkedIn is working on organic part. And that is how you get more impressions organically without paying money for ads. And for this very reason, CEOs don't engage because they don't want to showcase their secret. Because whenever they engage, so other people who are in their network or maybe their competitors will get to know that like maybe this is the person that they have hired to grow their business. So why not me? So just imagine, guys, that if I just create this part over here. So if I just create this, there is one person, right? This is a CEO who hired this person, right? And he hired him, let's say, he hired him for, let's say, $500, right? So now he's paying $500, and then I'm the competitor of this person, right? So I'm the competitor of this business, and I got to know that this person has been hired by my one of my competitors. So what I will do, I'll just simply go to this person and I will tell him that what if I pay you $700 for the same work? Do you think that this person will do the work for this? So he will just immediately cancel the deal and he will start dealing with me. So that is how companies work. They steal the employees very, very easily because they feel this is ethically correct, but actually it is not. And for this very reason, CEOs does not engage on LinkedIn because they don't want to share their secrets with the different people out there. And that is why you get less engagement. But now, when we get less engagement, now we got the reason that like we should not be worried about it. But how can we make sure that like CEOs are actually reading my content? For that, you have to keep a track record on your post and activity section. So you need to go on post and activity, right? And then you need to scroll down. And then whenever you have posted the content along it, you get this section called View Analytics, right? So you just click on View Analytics, and then over here, LinkedIn will show you this data. 70% people misses this analytics part. They don't pay attention to this analytics because they think that getting likes is everything for them. But for me, likes is not one of the major factor. For me, what is the major factor? This impressions. From where I'm getting the impressions, because my target audience is founder, co-founder. And if LinkedIn is pushing my content to these people, then I am good. Because if these people are reading my content and they're not engaging, but LinkedIn is pushing my content to these people and they're reading my content, that is what I want. What will I do by the likes that I'm getting from these people? Sanya, Anchas, Lakshay, all of these people are the students. They can't give me $1,000 to grow their business because I know that they don't have this much They're not making this much revenue, and they are not running any business. They are doing a job. Do you think a person who is doing a job, they can give you $1,000? No. So I don't care about the likes that I'm getting from these people, but actually I care about the impressions that I'm getting from the right amount of people. So if my target audience is founders, co-founders, and they are reading my content, I'm completely okay. Even if I get 0 likes, I'm completely fine because my content is read by these people, and that is what I want. I don't want a search engine optimization executive to read my content because they're not the one who can take the decision to buy my services if I go on a call with them. Because I know if I explain my services to them, then what they will say, they will tell me, Rohan, let me talk internally and then I'll get back to you. Man, I've spent my 60 minutes with you to explain you my services, and what you have mentioned that you need time because you have to take permission with your senior. So why did I talk to you at front? Why didn't your senior, why didn't the CEO of your company? Because if these are the people who will take decisions, that why I'm talking to you. I can also do one thing where I can invite both of you, but why you, right? Because I know also one thing that when I'm gonna talk to you, right? So what you're gonna do? So let's say I was talking to you, right? And I explained you my stuff in 60 minutes. And what did you say? You said that like, let me talk internally and then I'll get back to you. Now, what this person did, this person went back to his CEO and then he explained the stuff. Do you think that like this person will spend the same time explaining the stuff? No, he will just spend maybe less than 5 minutes just to explain that like what the meeting was all about, right? This is what will happen. And do you think that whatever I conveyed in those 60 minutes, he will be able to convey the same and with the same energy, with the same tone, with same messaging in just 5 minutes? No. When I can't convey the same message in less than 5 minutes, how can other person who doesn't know about my services can explain the same thing in just less than 5 minutes? So what happened? Whatever energy I spent in 60 minutes, that all go in vain. That is why I decide my target audience clearly, that who are the people who can take decision right on the call itself. Because I don't want to hear that I'll get back to you. Obviously, even CEOs can tell me, Rohan, I need some time to think about it because you are charging huge amount of money. That's completely fine. I understand, right? But for them, I also have something that they can't say no to. I have my no-brainer offer. No-brainer offer. And I give them over on the call itself. I tell them completely that hi Richard, it's completely fine that you need time, and I completely agree that like and it's a major decision that you need to take because there are other competitors as well, and then you might have done your research part and then you need time to talk to your finance team also just to make sure that like all things align. But I can tell you one thing, that if you want more time, if you think that like you need time to talk to your partner, then one of the major drawback or one of the major thing that you will lose out is my 15 days live call, where I will set up everything for you. But if you're not going to do it right away, if you're not going to take a decision, then this is what you will be losing out. Because obviously, I have to spend my time very in a precise manner and the right projects. And since you need some more time, so that is when my follow-up team will come up and then they will have to spend more time with you just to have a follow with you. So I have to be very clear with what I'm offering, that if you take the call right now, I will be giving you my 15 days startup call with me only, and no, my team will not be involved. So this will be you and your team and me who will set up all the things, and I'll make sure that like it will done on time. I agree that it's a huge amount that I'm charging, but it's just 1% of the revenue that you are making. And I can also give you one flexibility, that you can just freeze your seat right now by paying, let's say if I'm offering $1,000, so you can freeze your seat by paying me 20% right now, or maybe 10%, just to make sure that like you and me are completely aligned. Then after that, you can talk to your team. I can send you some other documents that you need. But to maintain the consistency and to maintain the high level energy, this is what I'm offering. And That's completely fair with every one of my client. And the people who take the decision, they get more exposure because I'm the one who are working with them directly. So in the next 15 days, I won't take more calls because now I have to spend time with you. But if you don't take the decision, then obviously I will be spending my energy over on some other area. So now you decide what you want to do. And that is how I give them a no-brainer offer. This is a very random one that I just told you, but that is how you create your no-brainer offer afterwards, right? So that is how I get to know that when I create content and when the right people are reading my content, that's fine. That is what I want. So always make sure that like what type of people are reading your content, from which location they are reading your content. So since you want to target USA, then make sure that over here, USA region should be there. In my case right now, it's a Indian state. The reason is that like I've started teaching online. Prior to this, I was only taking classes in the offline mode, and the people who are from Delhi, you will be able to uh, like identify this college. So I have been teaching in this college for the past 4 years. It's been 4 years now that I have been teaching in this college, guys, right? And this is affiliated with University of Delhi. The college name is Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies, and you can actually verify this information. You can see me standing just at the center of this podium where it says Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies, University of Delhi. And even if I just scroll down, then you can see me. I'm handling certificates to different people out there. You can see me smiling with all the people that have achieved so many things in their life. And then we don't only provide this part, but we also have screenshots of the awards that these students have got from me, right? So that is what I have been doing for the past 4 years now. So coming back to this, and the main reason why I don't have impressions from the outside India, the reason is that like I've got connected with the students recently, and that is how LinkedIn is pushing my content in the Indian regions. But what if I want to improve this data? Because not every time your content is consumed by the right people, right? So how can you improve this data? So for that part, what I always do is I always go on my profile, and then what I do, I just search. Let's say there are students who have got connected with me and I don't know them personally. So what I'll do, I'll just simply search student. Now I'll go on people and then I'll just click on first. I'll click on first. Now these are the people, these are students who have been connected with me on LinkedIn. And if you don't know them, what you can do, you can just simply remove them from your connection. Right now, the profile will not open because the problem is, I don't know what is the problem with my LinkedIn account. But what you have to do is I can actually show you this example with a different profile. Yeah, with this profile. So what you have to do, let's say I am connected with uh business analyst, right? Because they are not my TG. So what I'm going to do, you just click on people and then you just click on first degree connections. Now you will get a list of all the people who are the business analyst in your network. And I don't want to be connected with them because they can't take up the decision. For example, like this Tania, she is not the one I'm looking to connect with her because she cannot give me business. And I don't think so that she is my TG. So in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm just simply going to remove her. So you just click on more and you just simply remove the connection. That's it. You can see connection to Tanya removed because she is affecting the reach of my account. Whenever I post content, LinkedIn is pushing my content to the business analyst, and business analyst is not the TG that I want to target. I want to target CEO. I want to target CMO. I want to target CTO. So why do I have these people in my network? So sometimes your previous mistake happens, right? But that is how you can improve your reach or impressions, and that is how LinkedIn will get to know next time that you don't want to show your content to the business analyst because you have already removed all the people who are the business analysts in your network. So that is how we refine our searches, and that is how LinkedIn start pushing our content to the right people. How many of you found this useful till so far? How many of you find this useful? Okay, perfect, guys. Perfect, Mumtaz, Jafar, Amit, Mukul. Thanks, guys, for staying in. Actually, my water bottle has got empty. So give me just 2 minutes. I'm just coming back in 2 minutes. Just stay tuned because we have a lot of things to cover today. So just give me 2 minutes. I just have to refill it. Okay, guys, I'm back. No, guys, it was not stuck. Actually, I took a break. That is why. I just told you. Okay. So now the next thing. Are we all on the same page now? I see all the people are still here, and everybody of you can listen to me, right? Anybody wants to ask something? Shall I give you some permission? Varun Sharma, why not? Let me just give you some permission to. Uh, Varun Sharma, wait. Yeah, Varun, so I've given you permission to talk. You can actually unmute yourself. But the only condition is that like, can you switch on your camera also?
I'm not able to in case am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible now actually.
Let me try. Yeah. So my camera is on anyway. Am I visible?
No, unfortunately, no.
My camera is on, and for some reason I'm not visible.
Okay, chalo, कोई बात नहीं. Yes, tell me. Hi, Varun, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking, and thanks for bringing this up. Yeah, really enjoying this conversation. Very relatable, simple, without any fluff and everything. Thanks for that. Uh, Quickly, I wanted to hear your thoughts on the difference between third and the third plus that you see on LinkedIn on connections.
Oh, okay. So this is something new to me because I didn't find any difference at all between the third degree and the third degree plus. So sometimes what LinkedIn does is like there is some error, just like I'm facing on my LinkedIn account right now. So as you can see that when I'm using the Sana's account, everything is working fine,
Mhm.
right? But when I go on my personal profile, so you see this is a problem that I'm facing right now. I've actually cleared my cache and everything, but I've been facing this problem for the past 2 days. So sometimes this is a glitch from the platform only. So
Mhm.
there should not be any problem. You can see that LinkedIn also writes first, second, and third degree plus. There is no third degree actually. Sometimes LinkedIn writes maybe third degree, or sometimes LinkedIn writes maybe third degree plus. That's the
Oh,
only difference that we have got.
all.
Yes. Okay, Varun, thank you. Okay, so Suraj says that I'm posting 2 to 3 times a day, but still no engagement. Suraj, I have actually told you there's nothing to worry even if you're not getting any engagement. The only thing that you should be worrying is that like, is your content reaching the right audience? So if your content is not read by the right people, then there's no point of posting 2 to 3 times. You know what, Suraj? Actually, you brought up a very good thing, and that thing is that when you go on my profile and you click on post an activity, so one thing that you will notice over here is that like I post very rarely, right? So when I go over here, so all the examples that you are seeing right now, this example from the Sayyad, who is a UX UI designer, right? So this is a basically a feedback that I've got for my LinkedIn course, right? And then this Manish Khapre is also given me his feedback. At the same time, this Sonu, who is a strategic salesperson at Adobe. Every one of you have heard this company called Adobe, right? So he's a salesperson at Adobe for the past 3 years now. And then he have also mentioned that what value he got after attending this workshop, right? So the main reason that why I talked about this is that I post very rarely. My last post was 1 month back, but still I'm getting so much of attraction. I'm getting so much of followers, so much of impressions. Why? The reason is that like when you write content for according to your TG, then what happens is that like one day or another they start reacting to it. So instead of just engaging, they just come directly in my inbox and then they start conversation. So that is how I'm warming up my LinkedIn, because not every time I have time to create content. Obviously, as a LinkedIn creator and as a LinkedIn coach, I should be doing it. I know, but there's so many things that I'm figuring out right now, and that is why I'm not able to spend time. And that's fine. You have your own segments, right? Yes, I'm creating content on YouTube at this moment because I want to establish so many factors. So if you want to learn more about it, so you can actually go on my YouTube, and then I have 2 channels at this moment. This channel, which is the GH Camps, for which you signed up on. So you signed up on this website called ghcamps.com. Every one of you have came through this website, right? So this is how you signed up. So I have a dedicated channel for this startup where I'm only talking about the LinkedIn hacks. All the videos that you are seeing on my screen right now, this only talks about the LinkedIn, only of LinkedIn, right? But I can actually leave the link of this channel. But when you learn about the marketing, the overall marketing, then you need to go on this channel called Rohan Gulati 504. This is where I talk about the complete marketing. So the videos that you are seeing on my channel right now, this is all about the complete marketing. If you want to learn AI, if you want to learn any other part, e-commerce, any other thing, that is what I am doing on this channel. So this channel is also a gold mine. So the people who want to learn from both the channels, you can subscribe to it. So it's completely depend on you, right? But coming back to this, now what you should be doing is, when I say that you should be reaching to the right people, what do I mean? So let me just open this analytics part once again. And then let me just click on show all. So over here, the one thing that you should be looking at is the job title, that who are viewing your content. Second, from where they are seeing your content. Third, what type of people are seeing your content, what type of industry basically they are from. So if you're a SaaS industry owner, right, then I think you should be prioritizing financial services more and not the advertising services, because you won't get any SaaS people from the advertising people. If advertising services people are watching it, either it will be your competitor, or maybe some agencies who want to outsource their work to you, right? At the same time, then there are marketing services people. Now I can say that like these people are the CMOs as well as my competitors, because even if because my TG is also the CMO of a big companies, then they also lie into this industry. But at the same time, I have my competitors as well who will also lie in the same industry. So it becomes impossible to filter out on the basis of industry, but at least you will get an idea. If I don't want to serve advertising services, I just have to find out all the people in my connections who are from advertising industry. So what you need to do, you just have to go back on your LinkedIn, you just need to search advertising, or better, if you just search advertising services directly, and then you just come on people, and then you just filter it out on the basis of the first degree. And now All these people are from the advertising industry. So if you think that you want to be stay connected with these people, you can. If you don't think, then just simply remove them, because at the end of the day, they are hampering your reach on LinkedIn. And I care about my reach on LinkedIn, right? So that is one thing. After that, the seniority level, that what type of people are watching your content. I don't want the entry level people. I don't want to be, because entry level people can't take up the decision on for my services. So I don't want. But at this time, because I'm teaching LinkedIn, right? So I can't teach to senior people, because these are people who already understands LinkedIn. But entry level people are my target audience now. So according to the services that I'm offering now, my target audience has been changed completely, because I want to teach people that how to use LinkedIn to get high ticket clients. And what's better than teaching the entry level people? That is why you will see that 20% people are from the entry level, and that's completely fine. But at the same time, I have the senior people watching my content, owners are watching my content, directors are watching my content, CXOs are watching my content. That is what I want. So how do I prioritize? The first thing that I look at is the job title. The second thing that I look at is the location. The third thing that I look at is the industry. Fourth thing that I look at is the seniority. You can change the sequence between these two. You can prioritize this seniority over industry also. And then the least factor that I give to is company size, because that is not something in my control. Obviously, if someone from these company which have 10,000 plus employee, or 100,000 plus to 5,000, they might have in-house team, and when they have in-house team, they don't need me. So as a freelancer or as an agency owner, I should not be targeting these companies, because they don't need my services, because they can hire the in-house team. Then who is my TG as an agency owner or the freelancer? The people, or the founders who are running 1 to 10 employee company, or the founders who are running 51 to 200, or maybe the founders who are running 11 to 50 employees company. So that is how I keep a track record of this. Okay, I've got some questions. Can you check my profile once? Suraj, I would love to do it, but if I do it right now, then we will end up with the time, and then I have to cover so many things. So please excuse me this time, right? It's sorry, are you looking for a video editor or thumbnail designer for your videos? It's noisy. You can always reach out to me, because the requirement is always there. Sir, I want your help in one more thing. I also create content on Instagram and YouTube, and also get good amount of reach. And I also have 6K followers, but I don't know why I don't get any clients. See, at the same time, you are reaching a vanity metrics and not a revenue metric, right? You are concerned more about growing your followers and not concerned about like growing quality followers. And I'm gonna show you that how you can do this on LinkedIn. Just give me next 5 minutes. Amit Tiwari says, how much time does it take for our profile to rank at the top after we compare with top profiles and make changes to our profile as you suggested? Amit, I can't answer this, because this is not in my hand. It is completely in LinkedIn's hand. The moment you start making changes, obviously, LinkedIn algorithm will take some time to understand how your profile works. But I think it should work in 7 to 14 days. But there is no clear answer to this, because there is no proper documentation. So nobody can answer this part. Okay, next part, guys, which is for all the agency owners and for the business owners and for the freelancers. This is for you. How to identify your target audience. So anybody today, like which type of industry you are dealing in, guys? Can you tell me quickly which industry you are dealing in, or from which industry you want to find clients? I can take up your example then. Mumtaz says spiritual healing. Okay. I've actually taken so many examples for the video editors, e-commerce, and the real estate, but this time I would love to go ahead with the spiritual healing, because I've never done that part, right? So this will be a test for me as well. Will this category work for this category? Yes. So I'll show you right now that how you can find the people on LinkedIn who might need your service, right? The first thing that I will be doing is someone who are looking for AI automation. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna take help of ChatGPT, because this is a new industry and I don't know every industry out there. So definitely I also need some external help, and this time I'm gonna take help of ChatGPT. Oh, this is also logged out. No problem. I can actually log in fast. So as I just mentioned that like I actually logged out from all of my devices. I actually cleared my cache because my LinkedIn was not working and still it is not working. So I'll fix it out after this webinar only. But yeah, let's talk about this spiritual healing. So let me just open this. If you don't know, you can use this tool because this is very powerful and it saves my time. So instead of just typing down, I just dictate, and it's very, very powerful because it eliminates all your stop words, right? I'll show you now. So whenever you say and you repeat such stuff, it doesn't write it. And you will see right now live. I want to do this activity where I want to find out the target audience. And basically, oh, sorry. Yeah. And I basically provide services in the spiritual healing world. And I want to find the people who need my services on LinkedIn. So, what do you think? Who can become my target audience? Who can become my prospect? Who need this spiritual healing services? So, I want to know the reason that why they need the service, and then how can I find them? Like, what is the title that they use, and what is the one thing that I should be looking at in all those profiles? So, can you give me the keywords as well that I should be searching on LinkedIn? Now, this way I'll get a complete detail. So you see, guys, I didn't write this complete prompt. Basically, this tool written it down and it saves me huge amount of time. So you can use this tool, which is the Willow Voice. Now I've got this idea. It says that like I can target corporate professionals, entrepreneur founders, HR and people managers, life coaches, therapists, counselors, working mothers, parents, grief-stricken, recently divorced, freelancers, and creatives, right? Why they need it? Because they have high stress, burnout, lack of fulfillment, imposter syndrome, anxiety, loneliness, constant decision fatigue, want to reduce well-being practice at work, may want to expand spiritual side. Okay, so what I'm liking about right now is that working mothers and the recently divorced need emotional processing and peace. I need to find meaning again. I've lost touch with myself. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy this and let me just see if this works on LinkedIn. I'm not sure, guys. I'm doing it for the very first time. Yeah. There I go. There you go. Feeling lost in the roles you play, you are not just a parent, a partner, professional. When you start confusing your roles with your identity, you lose sight of your true self. This is your gentle reminder to pause, reflect, and reconnect with who you are beyond the labels. Now, I don't know who she is, but she has posted some content relevant to the industry that I am serving right now, which is the healing industry. And the people who have actually engaged with her, they can also become my target audience because this is what I want. Not every time I look for the people in an ocean. Sometimes I look for them in a lake. So finding people in an ocean is difficult, rather finding people from a lake. And same way, you can find people from a pond as well. So this time, what I'm doing, I'm doing a hack. I'm doing a cheating of this content creator. So if this is a person who writes content on the healing, then why not I take example of this lady? So if I just go on Namrata Jan, okay. So this time, what I'm gonna do, I can actually scrape down this like the people who have actually shown interest on this post. They might be suffering from something, and they want to be healed, and that is why they engage with this content. They probably engage with this content, right? So now this is my target audience. Now I need to be connected with them and offer my services. So now I got my TG. I got my prospect list. This is one way of building the prospect list. What is the second way? Second way is this creator. Founder or allowed wellness, corporate and adult mental well-being, psychotherapist to leaders. Yes, she is the one, guys. And you know what? If I just got to know that who are the people who are following her, don't you think that like they are the people who need my services too? Because I am also into the same service. But the problem is LinkedIn does not allow me to scrape down this followers list. I can't find out who is following her. Obviously, I can scrape down on the basis of the engagement that she is getting, but she has got 27,000 followers and I have to scrape this down. But LinkedIn is not allowing me. But what if I tell you you can do it? Do you want to know how? Who wants to scrape down this followers list immediately without buying anything? No, you can't do it with a search. Yes, Mumtaz, I'm 100% sure I can do it. Only two people wants to do this. Only two people are excited. Can I see some more excitement? Who wants to find this solution? Just type me. Let's go. Okay, I don't know how you did it, Gyanendra, but I have a better idea. No, I'm not gonna use any tools. I'm not gonna buy any tool. So guys, I'm gonna show you now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on home. I'm gonna search, let's say spiritual, and then I'm gonna go on people. This time, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on all filters. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on connections off. Yeah, followers off. When you click on connections off, then you just type down the name of the person, Namrata Jain. You just type it, you enter it, and then you just find that person. Connections off. It is, yeah, over here. In the connection, in the followers of part, you just type the person, Namrata Jain. Now I've selected her. Then just click on show results. Guys, we got a list of all the followers, the people who are following this Namrata Jain. And now just remove this filter, spiritual, because we don't want it. Let me just click on reset. Okay, it is still applying this filter. I don't want this filter. Let me just go back. Let me just click on my network. And then click on connections. Click on search with filters. Now, this time, you should not be selecting the first. You should just select the first, second, third, all combined. And then in the filters part, go to this followers of, paste down the name of the creator, Namrata Jain, click on show results, and boom, we got a list of all the people who are following Namrata Jain. And if these people are following Namrata Jain, who is writing the content in my niche, don't you think that these people can also become my prospect, can also become my TG? Now I have a super narrowed list. The people who are actually interested in some services, in such services. And this is how you find your TG. So instead of just searching or making use of the search filter on LinkedIn, because everybody is doing that part, what is the unique step you are doing? This is how you can make yourself unique, by finding the right people. Yeah, Yanindra, same way you can also do it, but that way you, if I just remove this Namrata, okay, let me just remove Namrata. So now, if I just search spiritual now, okay, so now this is a random list that I am getting. I'm not sure like that how LinkedIn is classifying them as a spiritual. Maybe because they have written on spiritual word, right? But that does not give you an idea or the intent of the person in buying your services. But when you scrape down the audience of the creator, that way you get to know the high intent audience. Because now you are scraping down the warm audience and not the cold audience. This is a cold audience, guys. This is a complete cold audience. But when I'm scraping down the audience, that way I can actually have a warm audience, right? Oh, okay, Gananda, I got your point. Mumtaz says spiritual healing. Can you put? Yeah, why not? You can always do it. Spiritual healing. But don't forget to put it in inverted commas. So again, these are the people who are providing the spiritual healing services. So they are your competitors and they cannot become your client. So this is a list of all the people who are the spiritual healers on LinkedIn. They are not your TG. They are your competitors. Okay, Noisy, I'll do it for the video editors, but in a more advanced manner. Gyanendra, 20,000 people, now at least 2 lakh people, but now at least you are not reaching out to, 1 million people. But yes, I have a way that again you can filter out down more. So this is one of the strategies that I've told you. Now, do you want to learn more advanced strategy to find out more interested people for your services? Okay, can I see some more? Yes. Cool. This time I'll take the example of It's Noisy, which is the video editors. Guys, let's do it for the video editors now. But for that part, you need to understand this thing. Boolean operators this time. So we need to understand Boolean operators. You might have heard this Boolean operator called AND. Second Boolean operator is OR. Third Boolean operator is NOT. Fourth Boolean operator is inverted commas. Fifth Boolean operator is parenthesis. Now, how this works? The first condition is that it should be in the caps lock and not in a small lock or the lowercase alphabet. It will only work when you will put it inside a caps lock. That is the first condition. And then what is the next condition? Next condition is oh, okay. Next condition is what is the meaning of and? And means both the conditions has to be true. If you satisfy both the conditions, only show me the results then. If you do not satisfy both the conditions, then don't show me the results. What does that mean? That means that I want a list of people who are the CEO as well as they are founders. So now I'm looking for a list for CEO as well as founders. Do not show me the list either for CEO or for founders. मतलब क्या है इसका मतलब है आप मेरे को लिस्ट मत दिखाओ अगर तो वो सीईओ है या वो फाउंडर है। नहीं, मैं आपसे लिस्ट मांग रहा हूं उन लोगों की जो सीईओ भी है एंड फाउंडर्स भी है। सो बोथ द कंडीशंस हैज टू बी ट्रू। दैट इज व्हाट एंड मींस। व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ और मींस either condition has to be true. That means CEO or founder. I want a list of a people who are either CEO or they are the founders. In the first example over here, I'm asking for a list of the people who are the CEO as well as they are the founders. But in this case or case, I'm asking a list of people who are either the CEO or they are the founders. And as I mentioned that it has to be in caps lock, only the Boolean operators has to be in the caps lock, not this one. So you can either you write in lowercase or uppercase, it's completely fine. But this has to be in caps lock. Okay, I'll take every one of the examples that you guys are giving me, but just bear with me, guys. Let me just explain the concept, right? After that, what is the meaning of or? Or means that I want a list of CEO, but not means but I don't want marketers. So let's say I provide marketing service and I provide marketing services to the CEO, but what do I do? The people who are the CEO and they also understand how to do marketing. If they understand marketing, then that means, what does that mean? That means that like they can do the marketing on their own. When they can do the marketing on their own, they don't need my service. So I should not be reaching to all those people. So in this case, I want a list of people who are the CEO of a company, but they are not the marketeers. And how will I do it? By writing the not. This is the meaning of not. What is the meaning of parenthesis? When you write digital marketer on LinkedIn searches, LinkedIn does not treat this as one single keyword. LinkedIn treat it as two keywords. Digital one keyword and marketer one keyword. So LinkedIn will show you the results for both the words. If the person has mentioned digital, it will show you the results. If the person has mentioned marketer, it will also show the results. If the person has mentioned digital marketer, it will also show the results. But I want the result when the person has mentioned the digital marketer together. So for that, I need to write down this inverted commas. Now, LinkedIn will show me the result of only those people who have mentioned digital marketer together. That is what I want to know. And by parenthesis, what I will be doing when I want to combine maybe 2-3 Boolean operators, then I can use this. For example, like let's say I want a list of CEO and founders, but they should not be marketeers. So yeah, they should not be marketeers. So now in this case, what will happen? Marketeers. Now in this case, what will happen? LinkedIn will only show me the result of the people who are the CEO as well as they are the founders, but they are not marketeers. I hope these Boolean operators are clear to everyone. Have you got this concept? Then I will start showcasing you the examples. Okay, perfect. The people have started replying me. Now I will showcase the example first in the case of video editors. So what I'm gonna do now, let's just create this part. Okay, so this time let's just create a new list. So I want a list of people because I want to provide the video editing service, right? So who buys the video editing service? Obviously the creators buy the video editing services, right? So let's just refine it more. Let's go to ChatGPT again. Okay, help me with finding the audience for a video creator. Tell me who needs a video editing services, what keywords I can use, and which industry or which keywords I should be avoiding or I should be excluding. So tell me all those keywords list. Obviously, I know it, but I'm just taking an second opinion. That's it. Otherwise, I could have done it in my own way as well. So who needs my service? Coaches, consultant needs my service. Content creators need my service. Marketing agencies need my service. Founders, entrepreneurs need my service, right? So let's do one thing. Now let's combine content creators with founders. So this time, what I'm gonna do, where is it? Yeah. So let's just combine. Let's just type content creator. So they should be founders and they should be content creators. And why I put it inside inverted commas? Because I want to treat content creators as one single keyword and then close the parenthesis. After that, what I want to do, I want to exclude some keywords, right? So let's see what are keywords I should be excluding. Who to exclude? Intern, yes, I don't want intern. I don't want video editors. I don't want video editing student, motion graphics designer, post graduation assistant. And I can exclude these industries, right? Because maybe I'm not good in creating videos for the banking industry or maybe for the legal industry. So I can exclude. But let's do one thing. Let's just exclude the video editors. So the people who are the founders and the content creators. And I don't want to treat people who are basically understand video editing. So this is how I create video editors. Now what will happen that I will be asking LinkedIn that show me a list of people who are the founders and they are the content creators, but they are not the video editors. So this way I will get a complete list. Now I can copy this. I can actually go on LinkedIn and then I'll just simply search. Just hit enter. Now you just go on people section again, and guys, boom, you got a list of people who are the CEO and founder. You can see CEO and founder, founder and CEO, founder and CEO, over CEO and founder, CEO and content creator. That is what we looked at, founder and CEO and the content creators. And all these people are founders and the CEO, but they are at least not the video creators. What does that mean? That means that like they're creating content, they're the founder of their own firm, but they're not the video editors. What does that mean? That means that like they need your video editing service. And what else you can do is like you can put this filter of location. Let's say you want a list from United States, just put this filter. Now you got a list of all the people who are the CEO, who are the founders, and but they are not the video editors. So that is how this is how you can refine your searches. So if you have got a list of of followers of your creator, just narrow it down more with the help of these Boolean operators that we just covered. Which prompt you are talking about, Gyanendra? This this Boolean operator that I just typed down. You can create your own ChatGPT tone as well, but yes, I can actually send it to you. Wait. Just replace it with your industry. Wait, it's noisy. Let me just give you some permission and then you can speak. Yeah. So you can speak now. How about like switching on your camera maybe? Brother, what's your name? It's noisy. You can speak. Just unmute yourself. We can't hear you. I can't hear you, man. Nope. Maybe you can fix your mic problem, then you can ask me because we can't hear you, or maybe you can just type down if you are not able to speak. I'm not sure why. Okay, perfect, guys, perfect. Uh, so how many of you like this part? And we basically narrowed down our complete audience. Now, it might be possible that like you might face creating these Boolean operators on your own. So in this case, you can also ask ChatGPT, right? So if you just go on ChatGPT,
Now
then
I'm audible to you.
yeah, you're audible. Yes, hi. What's
Okay.
your name?
My real name is Noise.
Oh,
Okay.
your name is Noise only.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, hi Noise.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, good. How are you?
Okay, I want to know one thing. Whenever I found all the peoples from LinkedIn, okay, so नॉर्मल वे जैसे मैं लोगों को आउटरीच करता हूँ, लाइक मैं उनकी सोशल मीडिया प्रोफाइल्स को जाकर के देखता हूँ, एनालाइज करता हूँ कि किस तरह से मैं उनकी हेल्प कर सकता हूँ, राइट? कि अगर वो लोग कंटेंट बना रहे हैं और उनकी वीडियो सही नहीं है तो मैं उनको इम्प्रूव करता हूँ, अपनी सर्विस पिच करता हूँ. सो मैं लिंक्डइन पर कैसे पिच कर सकता हूँ? लाइक आई एम अ बिगिनर. लिंक्डइन पर मैंने पहले काम नहीं कर रखा है. सो राइट नाउ बिगिनर, तो मैं लिंक्डइन पर कैसे पिच कर सकता हूँ उनको?
For this part, you have to give me 10 minutes because I will be coming on this module and then I will be explaining that part.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so what I was telling you guys, like you can ask ChatGPT to create a Boolean search for you. For example, like just over here that this ChatGPT has created me a Boolean search. I can actually copy it and then I can go to my LinkedIn again and then I can search it right over here. So just replace it with this one. But now you see this problem that it says that like no result found. The issue is not with a string. The issue is actually with a long string, because on a free LinkedIn account, LinkedIn does not allow you to add on so many Boolean operators. So you have to limit yourself, right? That is the only drawback that LinkedIn gives you on a free account. If you have a premium LinkedIn account, then this will work it out, but not on your free account. So what I will be doing is I will be asking ChatGPT, can you create me some more Boolean logic so that I can refine my audience, but don't make it very long Boolean operators or logic. Maybe just limit yourself to maximum 3 Boolean logics. Now, this way, LinkedIn will give me very cool Boolean logics, and then I can actually use it. For example, like this one, the first one, we can actually copy it. Let's just try if this is working. Let's just delete this one. Now let's just enter. Let's see. No, this is still not working, guys. Still not working. Let's just remove something from our end. Oh, why to do this task? Make it more short Boolean logics. Yeah, now we got it. But can you add not operator, because I want to exclude the audience which is not interested in my service. Now I've got this list. I'm just going to type it over here, and then that's it. You see, this list got worked. This Boolean operator, this Boolean logic got worked. So this is a problem with LinkedIn with a free account, that like it limits your searches, but you can always experiment it out with different searches. So that is how you can create more Boolean logics. Now there's a very special tool for creating Boolean logics as well. That tool is called LinkedIn X-ray. No, sorry, LinkedIn. Sorry, LinkedIn Boolean search. Yeah, LinkedIn Boolean search tool. So you can use this tool also. So just go on Google and then you can type it down. And now this tool is a very powerful because it helps you in creating your Boolean logic. So what you need to do, in the first section, you have to provide the titles that you want to target. So I want to target CEO, I want to target founders, right? After that, any title that you want to exclude, yes, I don't want CTO, I don't want video editors. Then, do you want to include any company? Do you want a list of employees from a single company? So that depends on you. I don't want to exclude, neither I want to include. Then any keyword that you want to include, yes, I want content creator. Any keyword to exclude, maybe I can exclude TikTok because I don't provide TikTok content creation services or TikTok editing services. That is what I want to exclude. Now, on the basis of this list, you have got a string. You just copy this string, you go on your LinkedIn, and then you just paste down your string, and that's it. That's it, guys. Now you got a list of the people according to the filters that you have applied on this tool called LinkedIn Boolean Search. So either you use ChatGPT or you use this special tool, LinkedIn Boolean Search, to find out your target audience more, and basically to narrow down your audience. So what happens is that like sometimes we reach out on LinkedIn and then we think that like people are not replying to us. The problem is not in the reach out. The problem is reaching out to the wrong audience, because we just search CEO. What I will simply search CEO, or maybe I will just simply search content creators. And now I'll think that like, okay, every person who are the content creator can become my TG or can become my prospect. No, you need to understand that not everyone is your TG. So there's a section called this. Let me just bring it up. I don't know how many of you have heard this, but and then yeah. So this is a section that you need to follow. What does this mean? This means that TAM, the first one is TAM. The second one is SAM. And the third one is SOM. This TAM, SAM, SOM, this is what you need to identify. When you search a simple keyword on LinkedIn, not everyone is your TG. These are the people who are into an ocean. You need to find out the people who are in a lake. And for that, you need to identify that who is my TAM. TAM is total addressable market. That means that like who can I serve? Who can become my client? After that, you need to identify SAM. SAM means serviceable addressable market. That means that like out of TAM, how many people I can serve? And then SOM, how many actually I can serve? I can't serve TikTok people because I don't understand TikTok editing. I'm not into long form editing. That means that like I can't serve long form creators. So in TAM, your TikTok, your long form creators will come up, but in the SAM, this will get narrowed down. And the SOM, serviceable operable market, that means that like you are only a person who creates short form video editing content specifically designed for SaaS industries. You don't understand tech, you don't understand finance, but you understand SaaS. That means that like out of all the industries, once you come inside the SOM, you only serve one industry, which is SaaS industry, because you are specialized in this. So you have to create a list of TAM, you have to create a list of SAM, and then you have to create a list of SOM. And that is when you will be able to narrow down your audience. So this is all about identifying the right people. Now comes the second part, which is that once I have got my audience, how I can convince them to buy from me or to buy my services. And for this, I need your help. I want you to consider me as your client, and you have to pitch me your service. And just think that like we just connected on LinkedIn. So how will you pitch me to sell your services on LinkedIn? Everybody has to send me a message on this chat itself, because I will tell you what things you are doing wrong. So just sell me your service right now. Just send me a message. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Write down the message that you will send to me to sell me your service. So everybody has to do this, because on that way, I will be able to identify what mistake you are doing on the daily basis. Okay, so I've got one outreach message from Kishita. What I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna type down your message on my screen so that like everybody can see. But I'm not gonna take your names, right? First message. Oh, sorry. Second message. Third message. Fourth message. Fifth message. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else who wants to learn practically? Zafar says you do voice messages. Zafar, what is the response rate you get while after sending the voice messages? Yeah, I'm waiting, guys. You can actually type down. It's completely fine. I'm waiting. So these are the 5 messages that I've got. Uh, this is the message, the 6th message that I've got. Okay, so I've got the 6 messages. Anyone else? I'm giving you 2 more minutes. You can actually tell me. Send around 20, got 3 negative response, no positive response yet. Okay, perfect, guys. Perfect. So I've got all the messages, I believe. Okay, so now these are the 8 messages that I have got from your end, guys. Right? The problem that I see with all of you is the mistake that every one of you are doing on internet or in 2025. You are not getting this point where you're not able to understand or find out that, like, guys, this is not 2020. You are living in 2025 where everyone is so smart, and with the help of AI, this industry has grown in a very useful manner, and everybody is so educated, everybody is so mature, right? But we are still doing the same things that we used to do in 2018, 2020. The thing that you are doing today, I have done this part in 2020. So how can you say that, like, the old strategies will still work in 2025? They're not gonna work. Let me tell you, they're not gonna work. So stop doing this, or stop sending these messages from today only, because this will never get you clients. You will only get ignorance. That's it. Why? I tell you the reason why right now. So what happens is, I'm gonna go on my LinkedIn account, and then I'm gonna showcase you with the help of one of my colleague. Yeah, let me just open her profile. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy one of your message. Let's say which one? Yeah, let's just type the third message. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this, and then I'm gonna send this message. Let's say Vanshika is one of my prospect, and we got connected. After that, what I'm gonna do, and she's a CEO. Let's just assume her as a CEO. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna click on message, and then I'm just gonna click on this, and then I'm just gonna send her a message. That's it. You know what the problem? The problem is that when she's a CEO, then I'm not the only one who is sending her a message. She is receiving so many messages in a single day, and everybody is sending the same type of messages. So, what I have done differently, I'm not sure. And for that part, if you click on messaging, you will see one thing, that if I'm a CEO, and let's say if Vanshika has sent me this message, what is highlighted? I came across your post and it really caught my interest. Dude, I am the CEO. I receive so many messages on a single day. What do I do if you came across my post, and it basically attracted your mind, it attracted your eyes? What do I do? What's in it, your message? Did I get to know? No. Then why should I open this? Because I don't think so that there shall be some useful information. It might be useful, but by looking at your first line, I don't find it useful. Hence, I will just ignore your message. So what you need to do, just like you write email headlines, email subject line, the same way you have to write message subject line. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna tweak this. For example, like, I came across your post and it really caught my interest. I'm a freelance web developer with a focus on clean design, responsiveness, and performance. Would love to connect. So what I'm gonna do, increase conversion rate on your landing page by 6 to 11% in 13 days. That's it. And I'm gonna copy the same message that you forwarded to me, but now with my approach. So I'm just gonna copy this, and then I'm just gonna click on this part, and then boom, that's it. I'm just gonna hit on send, and guys, just look at the message subject line: increase conversion rate on your landing page by 6 to 11% in 13 days. Wow. I'm the CEO and I'm struggling with this problem, and then you just mentioned it straightforward. Without I just open your message, I just got to know what you are offering. So this way, you're not just saving my time, you're actually solving my problem, and that is what I want. So this subject line basically grabbed my attention, and that is what I wanted. The same way you have to do this part where before you start pitching down, or before you start pitching your client, attract their attention with a main pain point, what they are suffering right now. And for that, you have to go on their profile, you have to find out their last 6 posts, and then you have to find this. And it's very easy. You don't have to do it manually. I always do it on the automation basis. So let's say I just do it right now. So for this part, I'll just take the activity, the previous activity that we did. So over here, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna find a list that we created. Where's a list? Yeah. Oh, I've actually deleted that part, but yes, let's just do it straight away. इसको copy कर लेते हैं यहाँ से. Let's go on LinkedIn. And over here, let me just type it. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I've got this list, and then I've got it from United States only. Now I've got a list of people who are the marketing manager, or they're the social media manager, but they are not the video editors and they are not the interns. So I've got a list of people who are the marketing managers, or they're the social media managers, right? Now, what I just promised you over here is that what I wanted to show you. Okay, so now I've got this list. Now, the next time you're gonna send the message to any one of them, make sure that you write the perfect line. But yes, what I wanted to show you is this part. So now let's say these people are my target audience, right? So I'm just gonna open this marketing manager profile. Okay, now I'm just gonna go to her profiles, her post section. Let's see if she's active. No, she's not active one. Okay, so I can't do this activity on her. I need an active profile, senior product manager. I need one active profile. So let me just change it with CEO and founder. And then let me just remove this part. Yeah, done. Okay, so now I've got a fresh list. Now what I'm gonna do is, let's say I went on this Saksham's profile. Let's see if his profile is active. It's very difficult to find the active people on LinkedIn. Yes, I think that he is active. Yes. After that, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy their post, but he's just sharing the content. He is not active actually. No, he's neither active. Yeah, she has got 20K followers. That's it. Great. So now she is also not active, but yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy her some of her posts, and then I'm gonna take help of ChatGPT. Oh, where is ChatGPT? I'm gonna give you some post of my prospect, read it, and give me some problems that they are facing. Don't write long paragraphs. Just give me the problems in just one sentence. So different problems in just one sentence. So post one, then you just type down the content. And then similarly, I'm just gonna copy her different post, how time flies, and then different post, post two, then one more post. So we will do this activity for at least 5 different people. Okay, for 5 different posts actually. I'm not reading the content right now. I'm just copying down the post. I'm not sure like whether there is some problem or not. That will be decided by this ChatGPT only. So post 4, and then one of the last post is this one. That's it. Now, what will happen? This will basically give me some things that she might be facing, right? So now you got this post one. They need high quality professional video photo content for an upcoming branch. They are struggling to find models who match very specific criteria. They lack strong existing media assets. They're likely entering a transition period and may need personal branding content. They have built a strong network. So she needs a personal branding content. And this is what she is struggling with. They built a strong network and could want to document or share their career journey visually. The team is growing fast and may lack creative bandwidth. They're actively onboarding new vendors. They focus on e-commerce sales. They are executing large-scale trend campaigns that deal with a high volume of BTS. They're collaborating with celebrities. They need viral video formats to keep up. They want to amplify social video proof using influencer. I provide marketing services and I want to find out one pain point that through which I can grab the attention. So can you write 5 different hook lines in just less than 50 characters? Now, on the basis of the post that we have given, I'll get this one. Tired of zero leads despite great content? Is your marketing stuck on boost post? No DMs, no sales. What's wrong? Posting daily but still invisible. Why are not your ads converting? I've got all the hook lines through which I can grab her attention and then I can sell my services. Obviously, this is a very random activity that I did, but you have to be very strategic because the post that you are giving is not the one that I was looking for. But anyways, we got an idea that how we can do this part, right? So how many of you find this useful? Or was it an eye opener? If yes, just type EO if it was an eye opener. Please repeat why we are doing this. Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Janender, you can actually buy the recording after it because we are running short of time and I have to cover so many other things as well. So please excuse me this time. But yeah, I'll definitely talk about it again if I get some more time. Okay, so next part is, guys, what is the next part? The next part is profile structure. So that is a very important part because there are so many things that we can cover: understanding your target audience, improving reply rates. So we actually talked about it, how we can improve the reply rates. But this is something we have already talked about, precise identification by making use of the Boolean operator. So let's just recall what we have covered till now. So let's just recall what we have covered till now. So we talked about how to rank on selected keyword. Then we talked about how to outrank our competitor. Then we talked about how to use Boolean operators to refine our searches. Then we talked about how to find people who are interested in your service. Then we find out how to scrape, not scrape, but how to find audience of any creator, right? Then what else we covered? Just now we covered how to improve reply rate. Then we covered how to find pain points of prospect, right? What else we covered? So these are seven things that we have already covered. I think I'm missing so much of them. Let's just go to what else we covered. Yeah, then we also learned this how LinkedIn algorithms work. How LinkedIn algo work, why likes slash why engagement. I should be writing why engagement doesn't matter. Then we learn how to improve our reach on LinkedIn. Where I showed you that like how you can how you should be removing your connections on a daily basis. So this is what we also covered. Then what else we covered? Yeah, these are the things that we have covered so far, right? Anything else that I am missing? I'm not sure if I'm missing something till now. Okay, perfect. So these are the 10 things that we have covered so far. How to optimize connections by removing unwanted people. Yeah, I've actually mentioned it down. So these are the things that I've covered so far. Now, what else we should cover? Okay. So first, let me talk about this part, and then I'll talk about this later on, which is mind maps. Yeah, so let me ask you this question to every one of you. How many of you are doing this strategy where you identify your TG, you send them a connection request, and then once they accept it, you send them a sales message, a big message to pitch your service, and then you wait, and you anticipate to close sales. How many of you are doing this activity? That you identify your TG, you send them a connection request, they accept it, you send them straightforward a big salesy message, and then you anticipate to close sales. How many of you are doing this activity? It's like don't be shy if you're using this activity, guys. Just tell me straightforward so that I can tell you what is the number one mistake you are doing. Okay, Mumtaz says never worked on LinkedIn. Kanina says yes. Anyone else? Quickly, guys. I have to cover so many other things, but I'm a beginner. Okay. Rano says yes. Guys, the people who are saying yes, let me tell you, uh, let me tell you one thing, that once you do this part, then you will never get sales. अभी आपके साथ हो क्या रहा है? That these people are just ignoring you. Once you send them the connection request, after that, when you send them a salesy message, they just ignore you. They don't reply to your messages, or maybe they just read your message and then they just ghost you because you are doing it wrong. You should not be doing in this manner. Then what is the one thing that you should be doing? Then I have this part, and then I have this funnel. This basically the third part is where I convert my client, right? And this third part is of 9 steps: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is where I convert my clients. And if you want to learn this method, you have to stay with me for the next 20 minutes because I'm going to teach you. But before that, I would like to teach you this part. Okay, so one more question to you. Whenever you send a connection request to someone on LinkedIn, is your connection request gets accepted, or these people just ghost you? They don't accept your connection request. So how many of you are facing this problem that you send the connection request, but your prospect does not accept your connection request? So you get mostly ghosting. Rano, Engage AI has shut down its services. I'm not using it anymore. I use it in the previous days, but not now. So my question is, guys, whenever you send the connection request, does it get ignored, or they basically accept your connection request? Getting 16% acceptance now, that's great, Gyanendra, but you should be focusing more on getting 30% acceptance rate. Yeah, mostly of you are saying that like you just get ignored, right? 70% acceptance. Wow, Mukul, that's great. I'm not sure like how you are getting it, but if you have got 70% acceptance and that is from your TG, it's huge, man. Congrats to you, like big congratulations. But consider it like, are you able to get deals from it? That is what I'm asking. I'm not asking about a random connections. Guys, I'm asking, if you send connections to your prospect, does they accept it or ignore it? That is what I'm asking. If you send connection to students, they will definitely accept it. I will get 100% acceptance rate. I don't care. But what I want is, I want the people to whom I want to sell my services. Right? So in this cases, guys, what you need to understand, that as a CEO, you keep on getting so many connection requests. And just look at my profile. I have got pending 124 connections. Still 124 connections are pending, and I have not accepted it. And I'm not a CEO. But still I'm receiving so many messages. So if I can receive 124 connection requests, just imagine how many connection requests a CEO is getting on everyday basis. And then you have to stand out in a crowded market, from a crowded market, so that like your connection request gets accepted. And for that particular part, what you need to do, you have to build up your profile, right? And how will you build it? You have just got 3 seconds. Just got 3 seconds, and in those 3 seconds you have to grab the attention of other person. And in those 3 seconds, what elements you need to optimize? First, your profile pic, your name, and then your headline. That is what you need to optimize, because this is what decide that whether your connection request will get accepted or will it just get ignored. So just look at this Kamalpreet. I'm not sure whether Kamalpreet today is here or not, but the problem with Kamalpreet profile is that like his profile pic is good, but the main issue is that he is using, high wavelength colors in the background, and my eyes are not able to focus on his face. Rather, I am focusing more towards the background. That is how I'm getting distracted. But if you look at this Glenn, look at his image. I'm completely able to focus on his face because his background is quite subtle. But in the case of Kamal, his background is grabbing my attention more than his face. The second thing, I can't change the name, but definitely the headline is what I should be worrying about. So what he's saying, that my AI agent listens to your thoughts. So if I'm looking for some automations, then I know that this guy can solve my problem because he has clearly stated this part, that my AI agent listen to your thoughts. And did you notice one thing, that he did not mention his job title? He did not mention that what kind of products he has been developing. What he's saying that like, what I can do for you. And as a business owner, as a CEO, this is what I need. That if my company or my product is suffering from something and I need an automation, then I need this guy. I don't care like since how many months or days he has been working in AI. The only thing that I care about is that like, does he understand my problem? Yes, he clearly states that like, my agent listens to your thought. That means that like, whatever I'm thinking, if I just tell this person, he will be able to create a code around it, or he will be able to create a AI agent around it, and that is what I want. But when you look at the other people, for example, like Gaurav Kumar, now the problem with the Gaurav Kumar is that like, it's a selfie. And the LinkedIn platform is not your regular platform. It's not your hanging out platform. It's a professional platform where all the CEOs of a big companies, the companies like $1 billion worth, $1 million worth, right? These people are there. And what you are portraying, a selfie image? Do you think that like the people, if you can't take LinkedIn platform seriously, then will you take my company seriously? No. There's a number one mistake that you have, yeah, that you are doing. So look at Sujoy thinking about something, hiding his face, and I'm not able to understand who is he. My focus should be on your face, because with your face I can relate who you are and I can build up the trust. That is missing in both the profiles. Not in this profile, but in this profile, but in this Gaurav Kumar profile, the problem is that the selfie sentiment that should not be there. After that, what he has written down: X Noltus and Nasdaq. Wait, is it a very famous company? I'm not sure. Have you worked in Google? Are you an ex-employer? If yes, mention it. But if your company is not famous, what do I do by knowing that, yeah, you are an ex-employee of Nodus and Nasdaq? Do you think that like I'm gonna search on Google what is a Nasdaq? No, I don't have time. Instead, rather, I will spend more time in researching about you. You are saying you are a software intern. What do I do? What type of intern you are? You just tell me that what type of softwares you have developed and how that software has helped other company grew their revenue. That is what I care more about. If you can tell me that if your software can grow my revenue or can save my working hours by 30 minutes every day, why not? I will try your software. I don't care about like what job title you have. The only thing that I care about is like how your experience can help my company. You are mentioning that you are a blockchain enthusiast. Wait, do I really care about your interest? You are not my employee. You are not my teammate. I don't know you. What do I do if you have an interest in blockchain enthusiast? I don't think so that like this writing this down will make sense or will convince me to open your profile. I'll just simply ignore your profile because it is not resonating with what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a person who can actually help me design a killer UX design. And obviously that is into the blockchain, but I don't care what kind of interest you have inside blockchain. I care more about solving my problem in that industry, right? That is what you need to understand, that like don't write your job titles. Don't write what you are doing. Write what you can do to help other company or to help your prospect grow. Not always your services help in revenue, but it could save the time of other person. But maybe you have created some software that can reduce the working hours or that can reduce the repetitive tasks. So write down the exact tangible thing. And for this very in fact part, I have actually created this video on my this channel called Rohan Gatti 504. It's a very detailed video. So when you go on videos part and then you will search on LinkedIn headline. So I've created this 18-minute long video that how to write a LinkedIn headline that attracts clients and job offers from USA, UK, and Dubai. So if this is what you are looking for, then guys, just go ahead and watch this, because that is what you need. So you need to understand that like how you should be writing content or how you should be writing the LinkedIn headline, so that like whenever your prospect sees your profile, they just get attracted to your profile. So if anybody wants this, I can actually forward the link and then you can immediately go and then subscribe to it. That is completely your call. But yeah, this is a 18-minute long video that will definitely help you to find out all the things. And it's a complete practical, guys, complete practical. Okay. So once you have these 3 seconds, once you track the interest of your prospect, after that, what your TG will do, they will open your profile. They will open it. But guys, mind one thing, they don't have time. So they won't look at your profile. They will actually glance at it. What does that mean? That means that, let me just show you. So whenever a CEO opens the profile, and why I'm able to showcase you all these things, the reason behind on my profile itself again. So when you go on my profile and when you just search on my activity part, and if you just search down a little bit, you see these people. So I have so I was in Singapore last year, and then I met so many cool people out there, so many CEOs out there. I sat with them. I basically done so many meetings with them. We had lunch, we had dinner, we did everything over there. And that is where I got to know that like how these people things related to LinkedIn and all such part. So not just one photo, I have like different photos out there sitting with different CEOs, me posing in the world's richest, world's biggest aquarium of Asia. I'm not sure about the Europe, but yes, in Asia. And then so many other people out there. So after talking to all these people, I basically identified that like that how these CEOs think, and that is when I am able to tell you. So what they used to do is like they just used to glance at your profile, just like I'm gonna do it right now. That's it, done. Now in this activity, I have decided as a CEO that whether I need this person for my company or not. Now what I did, I just tell you. So after looking at the profile pic and other things, the next thing that I looked at is this profile, this banner photo. Now this banner is not tangible. It is not giving me any information. It's cool, it's perfectly designed, but it's not conveying the message to the TG. Not always you have to design very cool banners. Sometimes you have to stick to a very plain banners, but that should convey the right meaning. Okay. The second thing that I will look at is about section. Now in the about section, I didn't click on see more. Instead, what I did, I just actually looked at what he has written down. COVID fit everything for me. Do I really care? In a good way, though, once a lawyer dreaming of being Harvey Specter, I ditched the courtroom to chase the online attention games. Turns out it's like weight loss. You are just wasting my time. You are not telling me that how I am able to grow my company with the help of what you have done. So I don't know what shit you are talking about. Obviously, I care about your experience when you are the part of my company, but not right now when I'm judging you on a very first impression. Then what top skills you have got? ChatGPT is not the skill, guys. It's a tool. It's not a skill. Marketing strategy is one of the skill, you can say. Audio engineering is one of the skill. Content automation is one of the skill, but ChatGPT is not a skill, right? After that, what feature section you have mentioned? Worry only about the controllables. I don't know why I should be reading this. War alert. I don't know why I should be reading this. Next time you're trying to get a message across, incomplete information. Activity, yes, plays a crucial role because now I can identify that like whether you are an active person or not. So if you have posted less than 1 week back, that means that you are active on LinkedIn. But when your profile showcase that like you have posted 1 month back, that is when I'm getting an idea that like you are not active on LinkedIn. And if I just connect with you, then I'm just wasting my time because I don't know if you're active on LinkedIn or not. So there's no point of accepting your connection request. Then your experience, obviously you have mentioned prompt engineer and then in which company you're working, but at the same time you have mentioned your duties. We have helped an AI agent that listens to voice commands. Instead of writing this, why can't you write that you built an AI agent that listens to voice commands and saved 70 plus hours? I will be more curious to know more that like how an AI who listens to the voice commands has saved 70 plus hours, because I'm also using this tool called Willow Voice, and this has saved me so many hours. So I would be curious to know more about like which type of AI agent have you created, right? Then turn those thoughts into social posts, comments, DM, EMS. That is what I want to know. Creative manager, from my years of expertise, I have learned that both algorithms and audiences are continually evolving. Man, I don't care. I want to know that when you were the creative manager, what type of creatives you created and how those creatives has reduced the CAC, how those creatives has improved the CTR, and how those creatives has reduced the CPM. If you can give me these numbers, then why not I will spend my time. You are just making me confused with a word play. You are not giving me the right numbers. But now if I show you the example of this particular profile, so if I just search Clay, okay, I just love this company. I don't know why, but this is a very good company. And I love it. The reason behind this is that like their LinkedIn structure is so powerful. So if you just go on any people profile, right? And if I just randomly open this profile, I'm just doing it randomly. this person is not anymore with Clay. I think this is also not with Clay right now. I need a list of people who are working in a Clay right now. Yeah, Sia Verma. You see, stop the guesswork. Pipeline pursuits to playbooks for outbound content and operations that don't fall apart on day 2. Get the weekly playbook, jugkip.com, new issue every Wednesday. This is what I was looking at, because if I'm looking to turn some clubs into GTA Magic, then she is the one that I will be looking at. And then edit 31st May, this one's too old, but it's a Saturday. Oh, this is not relevant to me. Then experience building an awesome user experience for Clay users in India. Reach out to me if you need help in any of the following. Thinking to explore, learn Clay for personal development or your company. You're a SaaS company and want to partnership. You're an individual wanting to host a Clay chapter. This is how, not exactly, this is how you should be structuring down your things, but definitely some things you can definitely learn from here. The banners, the image, the photo, the headline, and all such stuff. So this is how you should be prioritized, and always you can go back to my profile and then you can learn the new strategies, because that is how I have optimized my profile. Go viral on LinkedIn in 90 days. So if anybody wants to be viral, I have clearly mentioned down a tangible part that what I do, I make you viral in how many days? In 90 days. And for the trust factor, I have actually mentioned down this graph that how I will be able to grow you. Then who am I, what I do, I've mentioned it down. Then you can actually read about the strategies that I make use in the about section. You will see that I have not wasted even a single word. I'm not saying that, hi, I'm Rohan, or I've got 8+ years of experience. What I'm saying, dedicated and data-driven marketing professional with a rich history of promoting organizational growth through exceptional data marketing solutions. And if someone will click on more, I have mentioned now each and everything. Then experience part, obviously I have not optimized for this GH scams because I've recently started it, but for the other experiences, you can clearly see led performance marketing strategies across multiple channels, driving a 40% growth in overall customer acquisition within the 6 months. So this is how I have optimized my complete profile. And that is when someone visits my profile. So I just treat my profile as not a profile, but as a landing page. And landing page works 24 hours. So when you treat your LinkedIn profile as a landing page, then that is when you will start getting more clients, because now the people who are coming on your profile, they are getting the right information that you want to showcase them. So this is what you need to improve in your profile first. So guys, are we on the same page till now? Just type yes if you're on the same page. Okay. So far, whatever strategies over here, let me just go back. Yeah. So we just covered one more part, which is, so we just covered 11th part, which is how to optimize your profile. Right? And in this, we cover so many things. So these are things that we have actually covered in this 3-hour long session, and it's already 2.5 hours now. And most of you have paid me 47 rupees, the people who have bought the recordings and the people who have bought one-on-one session. So they will get the session from me. I'll share my Calendly link, and then you can book your call according to your convenience, and then we will sit together. I will identify your business problems, and then I will get the solution as well. So the people who have booked it, they will get one-on-one call with me, and the people who have bought the recording, they will also get this recording, right? But all the people who are in this webinar right now, every one of you have paid me 47 rupees, and this is the amount, and this is the value that I have given you in the only 2.5 hours, right? But now my question to you is, let me just ask you this question first. How often do you post on LinkedIn? Quickly. How often do you post on LinkedIn? Only 35% people have participated, 40% people have participated. Can I see some more answers, guys? Okay, 50% people have participated by now. That's great. 70%, that's great, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. The reason why I asked this is because whenever you post, have you got any clients with the help of LinkedIn till now? The people who have said yes, that they post regularly. Have you got some clients with the help of LinkedIn till now? No, but still you are posting content. You know what? I've got leads, but no one converted. Oh, that's great, Kishita. You know what? You guys are trapped. You are actually trapped, and you're trapped where? You're trapped in this loop. Let me just bring this loop now. Oh, okay. I just forgot it. Oh shit. Give us a sec, guys. Wait, I'm just opening it. Yeah, solar. Yes. So, guys, every one of you are just trapped in creating content, posting content, trapped in getting likes, trapped in getting comments, trapped in doing comments. That's it. And meanwhile, your competitors are earning money. Maybe I don't know how many time you are spending on LinkedIn, but even if you're sending connection requests, people are not accepting your request, or maybe you are sending the connection request to the wrong people. When you send them a salesy message, they just read your message and then they just ghost you. Some people does not even even accept your connection request. So what you are trapped in, you are trapped in a wrong system, and that is why other people in your network are closing clients and not you. Today, whatever things I have just explained, that will actually help you out in getting clients, right? If you do it in the right manner. But again, the main system is missing, because the strategies that you learn today, these 11 strategies that you learn today, it will help you improve your connection request acceptance rate. It will help you improve in reaching to the right audience. It will help you improve in finding the right target audience. But again, you will get trapped in creating content, in getting the likes and all other stuff, because it's very important to be active on LinkedIn, right? And that is why this system is for all those people who want higher ticket clients by using my strategies, and the strategies that I have been using for the past 5 years now. So the example that I showed you of this Sukesh Kumar Tedla, I have been using this strategy since back then. Not when he just sent me a message, but even before that, I've been using this strategy, and that is why people are not just sending me a message, but they are also hiring me. Hi, Rohan. Seems like you got a good experience running campaigns and getting the brand out. I was wondering if you'd be open for a call to discuss potential synergies. So this strategy has been working for me for the past 5 years, because I have experimented on my own, and now I'm teaching this strategy to all other people. And that is why I am making this much amount of money. The screenshot that I showed you, $250 for just 1 week. That means $1,000 for 1 month. This person sent me $2,000 for the amount that I promised to him. Then this amount, 1,80,000 received in my bank account. This amount, this 1,13,198 rupees received in my bank account. Then this 18,969 rupees received through PayPal. 32,500 rupees received again through PayPal. And I actually showed you all these screenshots, which I am showcase you over here. So I actually logged into my account, and then I showcased you that yes, these are not just the screenshots, but actually payment that I have been receiving for the past so many days now. So this is one of the LinkedIn account, one of the PayPal account that I've got, and you can see me that on just 23rd July, just a day before yesterday, I received 18,000 rupees in my bank account. So all such things are happening because I am using a perfect system, and that system is giving me leads organically and on automation. So the next 25 minutes that I'm going to spend is only for those people who want to get high ticket client from USA, UK, UAE, India, or Australia, or from anywhere, but they are serious. And obviously, guys, this won't come free, because the value that I have given you in the 47 rupees, this value that I'm talking about, I've already given you so much of value today. So I've already done my part. So next 25 minutes, I am gonna sell you something through which you will start getting inbound leads and high ticket clients, and that comes with a fee that I will reveal in the last 5 minutes. But The people who are not interested and the people who do not want high ticket clients, they can leave now. Only those people stay, the people who want to get high ticket clients and they want to get high ticket clients from the very next day. So if you buy this system, you will start getting the high ticket clients in 30 days because I will sit with you and I'll get the work done with you. So stay only if you want high ticket clients. If you don't want, you can leave now. So I'm very transparent about what I am doing, right? So now the next thing is, guys, you are trapped because you are doing all the stuff manually, whereas your competitors are doing all the stuff on automation and they are closing 5 high ticket clients every month. It's so easy. If you reach out to 100 prospects, it becomes so easy to close 5 high ticket clients. And that is how big agencies are working because they have a proven system. Okay. Building authority with automated content. They don't create content on manual basis. They create content with an automation because they want to stay active. They're scaling their business without burnout. They are not running ads. They are scaling it with organic content only. And they're attracting not the low ticket clients, but they are attracting premium clients. And that is what I'm gonna show you. This strategy will work for every business, not just for one business, but for every business. And I'll show you how this will work it out, right? While you are doing all the trapping work, manual outreach, missing global opportunities, inconsistent results, your clients, your competitors are making 2,50,000 rupees a month. And I'm not talking in a very random manner that why only 250. I'm talking in an average manner that this is the amount of money that these people are making. You think the agency that have 10 people working in their company, do you think they are not even making 2,50,000 rupees in revenue? Every one of them are making huge amount of money because they have to pay salaries. Even if you pay just 20,000 rupees to 10 people, that means that like you need 2 lakh rupees just to give out the salaries. And now what about your commission? What about the other things? That is why I've mentioned down this 2,50,000 rupees. So instead of learning that how I should be chasing clients, I will be telling you that how clients will chase you. So you don't have to chase clients. Clients will come to you. You don't have to do the stuff manual. I will make your stuff automated. 80% automation, I will make it. And then from nobody knows you, then everybody will understand, oh, if I need UX services, this is the guy. If I need marketing services, this is the guy that I should be reaching out. If I need healing services, this is the guy that I should be reaching out. That is what I will be teaching you in this system, right? And then the system works on a particular model, which is identifying the cold prospects, then making sure that like we convert them into a qualified leads and then engage prospects paying clients only. So I'll tell you that how we identify the high intent people inside this system, right? And this will work in 3 pillars: pillar 1, pillar 2, and pillar 3. So pillar 1 is identifying the prospects with the help of automations. So this is what pillar 1 will consist, that identifying the right prospect, the high intent prospect who can pay you $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 in just 1 month. Then automated outreach. So instead of keeping a track record on Google Sheets and some other stuff, this will become automated so that if you have to reach out to 500 connections in 1 month, you can do it on automation without burning your LinkedIn account. And then conversion infrastructure. We will be monitoring that how what percentage you are converting. Is it 10%? Is it 5%? Is it 20%? Or is it 30%? That is what you will be doing inside these 3 pillars. After that, pillar 1, prospect intelligence engine, auto lead list generation, AI prospect agent, smart filtering system, buying intent scoring, where after creating a list of people who can be interested in your service, I will be helping you identifying their intent, that whether they can afford your service or not, whether they can pay you $1,000 or not. That is what you will be identifying in this pillar 1. Then the pillar 2, you will be identifying smart message sequence. So I will be sharing you my sequences, my personal script through which I use to close clients. The behavior-based follow-ups on the basis of the behavior of my prospect, how I can close them. Then my AI video personalization, not every time I create videos myself, I also create videos on the basis of AI. Then safe automation limits. So connection request, profile view and engagement, personalized message, video voice follow-up, email sequence, everything will be inside this pillar 2, which is completely automated outreach. And then comes pillar 3, content plus conversion infrastructure, where the complete focus will be on creating the content. So I'll give you a hack through which you can sort out your 6-month content without sounding like AI has created it. Then AI content generation, the viral hooks that will drive conversions. In the starting, I talked about this particular part, tofu, mofu, bofu. That is how I drive conversions. And the same way, I'm going to give you the hooks for each stage of this funnel so that you will be able to convert people, right? Then comes visual content templates. I don't create content with AI. Obviously, people says that like you can create with ChatGPT, but ChatGPT again requires the designing stuff. But whatever content I'm creating, that is again on automation. And it becomes so smooth for me that I don't have to spend more time. Automated sales funnel, post reply automation, booking automation, everything will be done inside the pillar 3 module. Complete conversion flow, engage post, auto reply, send resource, book call. And then when you combine all these 3 pillars together, this is the result that you get. 247 prospects generated, 89 messages sent, 23 calls booked. And that is how you get international clients, by combining these 3 pillars. And with this pillar only, I've got 4 million impressions on my profile, guys. I can actually show you. 4 million is 40 lakh impressions on my profile. Let me show you live. So now I filtered down the data on the basis of past 365 days, and you can see that my profile has got 40 lakh impressions in the past 365 days. So this strategy, this system that I'm talking about, it has worked for me. It has worked for my clients, and then it will work for you also, because it's an advanced system that very few people have knowledge about it. Right, 71 lakh I have generated with this system, 128 plus inbound leads generated, and I have scaled 6 plus startups to 200K plus revenue. That is what I have achieved. And not only this, you will also get one-on-one call with me, 80% done for you setup, 7-day implementation window, direct access during setup. All these things you will get along if you buy this system today. But do you need my system or not? For that, I have to do this one small activity with you, because this system is not made for everyone. So I will decide whether you need my system or not. And for that, you need to do this activity, which will be on your screen now. So you have to answer this part where now you will be having this activity on your screen. Just go ahead and answer this. If anybody will get 7 or 7 plus score, 7 or 7 plus yes, only then you need my system. So I'll be very transparent. Not everybody needs my service. Not everybody needs my system. The people who will get 7 or 7 plus yes, only those people need this system. So first question is, you don't get inbound leads on LinkedIn. If you don't get, just type yes, just select yes. Second question, you are not known as an expert in your field. If this is your case, just type yes. Third question, your content gets very little engagement. If you're struggling with engagement, just type yes. Fourth question, your DMs don't convert into paid clients. If this is your problem, just type yes. Fifth question, you feel lost when you sit to write content. If this is your problem, just type yes. You don't have a clear niche or positioning. If this is your problem, just type yes. Seventh question, you don't know what to offer to high ticket clients. If this is your problem, just type yes. Then next question, eighth question, my profile doesn't attract the right people. You are not able to identify the right audience. If this is your problem, just type yes. Ninth question, you rely on referrals to get clients. If this is your problem, just type yes, because referrals will not get you rich. It will only get you 1 or 2 clients. That's it. Last question, you have no consistent lead generation machine. If this is your problem, just type yes. So the people, guys, if you have got 7 or 7 plus score, 7 or 7 plus yes, just type down me in the chat box, because this system is only for those people who have got 7 or 7 plus yes. Okay, I've started receiving some yes. Just type me if you have received more than 7 or 7 plus yes. This system is only made for you people and not for everyone else. Only 66% people have participated. I'm just closing the window, guys. If you can participate immediately, then please go ahead. Otherwise, I'm just closing this poll window. Then after that, you won't be able to participate. So I'm closing this window and I've got so many yes, guys. Now, the thing is the people who you have got yeses. So now what's the price that I'm offering at? So let me just reveal it. Now, this I wanted to make it for 20,000 rupees because I know my value and I know that the value that I'm bringing in someone else's life is worth at 20,000. But don't worry, I'm not charging 20,000 rupees. Then what I'm charging? I want to charge 10K, but not this month, by next month for sure. And the reason why I'm doing this is that like when you signed up on this platform, so I have got different feedbacks. You see, I've got so many video testimonials. These are the video testimonials that I have got. And even on my LinkedIn. So if you go on my LinkedIn, if you click on view, post and activity section, so I am collecting so many testimonials just to win the trust of the people, right? And that is why I am gonna increase the price by 10,000 next month because I've already got so many people, so many testimonials by now, and I'm not collecting more testimonials after this month. So this is the price that I will be doing it at next month for sure. Then what I'm charging today, I am charging 7,000 rupees. But wait, I'm still giving you 46% discount. So the actual price that I am charging today is only 3,787 rupees. That's it. This is the amount that you need to invest. That means that you are only spending 3,787 divided by 31. So you are only spending 120 rupees per single day to acquire high ticket clients in the next 30 days. That is what you are spending. And this 120 rupees is nothing. This is your key to start getting higher ticket clients from USA, from UK, and from UAE. And not only this, guys, you will get one-on-one call with me for your business, that how you can grow your business. But this price is only applicable for those people who make the payment now. After this, you won't get this price. You will get the price at 7,000 rupees. So this 3,787 rupees is for only for those people who make the payment now. That is, it is only for the live attendees. And to make this payment, what you need to do, you just have to go on your any payment method, and then you just have to scan it. That's it. Guys, you are getting one-on-one call with me where I will understand what is your business, what are the main problems you are doing right now, and why you are not able to grow. So this is where I will sit with you. There are the recorded videos that you need to watch first, but after that, there are some hackathons that we are doing inside the community where we ask people to take some action. And then when they take action, we sit, we analyze the result, and we find out that what, how, and you will get higher ticket clients from your country, from any country that you have identified for your services. I'm not talking about 10K INR client, 20K INR client. I'm talking about 80K INR client, 1 lakh INR client, 2 lakh INR client. Because if I can achieve, you can also achieve. And I'm doing it, I'm giving it for only 120 rupees per day. The reason is that like I've started my journey online and I want to have so many people connected with me. And that is why I'm doing it. So guys, just imagine the value that you have got today for just rupees 47. Just imagine the value that you will get with me by investing 3,787 rupees. That is just 120 rupees per day. So I'll give you the secret hacks and all the secret formulas with me live, and we will do so many live calls, and that is only exclusive for the community that are part of this course. So just decide right now whether you need this system or not. You have already got the answer because I already told you that the people who have got 7 or 7 plus yes, only those people need this. Otherwise, you don't need the system. You are struggling to land clients, you're not able to close deals. The reason is that you don't have a system. So what you can do, either you spend time the next 2 years in finding out the right method, and then you just just waste your time, because this 2 years will never come back. But if you take the decision today by spending just 3787 rupees, you will crack the formula of getting high ticket clients. And guys, this 3787, just imagine it as that you invested in one of your vacation, because whenever you go on vacation, we usually spend on an average 7K INR, and this is nothing in front of that. But you burn the money on vacation, but you relax for 5 days. Over here, you are earning money for the whole year, and this module will stay with you for lifetime. So don't consider this 3787 rupees as an investment on a course. Consider this as an investment on upskilling your knowledge to get more clients. And when you will sit with a person who have been getting high ticket clients from the different countries, then why not you? If I can do this, you can also do this. I'm not Ambani. I'm not any other person. I'm a very normal human being, just like you people. But I've spent so much of time on LinkedIn. I've spent so much of time talking to the different CEOs. That is why I know this stuff. Okay, can you give me payment link? Yes, I can have one payment link. Nitin, what kind of problem you want to ask me? Like, how long we have this access to the system? You will get the complete access for the lifetime and not just one time. So you will get the complete access. Then, what else you want? Let me just share the payment link first. Let me just stop my screen for a sec. And then let me just go to my payment provider. And then let me just log into. No, this fees is for lifetime. You don't have to pay this fees for a month. This fees is for lifetime. The course that you will get is for lifetime. This fees is just one time. Yes, system means my complete software and my strategies. Automations, yes. No, it's not a software. No, guys, it's not a software. It's a complete strategy. So I've actually shared the link on your chat. And let me just answer some of your questions that you people are asking. And let me just share my screen again. Yeah, guys, I've shared the link in your chat. So now let me just talk about the questions that you guys have. Nidhi, you can reach out my WhatsApp, but remember, this offer is only for live attendees. After that, it will cost you 7,000 rupees. Okay, so after that, you have to pay me 7,000 rupees. I can see some payment coming in. Some people have actually made the payment. I can actually tell you who made the payment till now. I've got payment from Gyanendra, right? Just give me a second, guys. I'm actually showcasing you one very important part. Okay. Ron, please tell me, will you be teaching the AI tools only? Not only the AI tools, I will be teaching you the advanced strategies. I will be showcasing you that like how you can identify the right people for your services, and then what type of messaging you should be sending them, and how to convert those people. So I will be giving you my complete strategy. Yes, it's a complete end-to-end strategy that I will be sharing with you inside this system. And this is the fees that you are paying is just for one time, and you will get the access for the complete lifetime. Obviously, no, I don't create any automations. I don't have any automation software. I use different tools, and I basically tell you that what type of tools I use. So I make use of free plus paid tools. Okay, so you obviously you have to spend money on buying those tools, but I will also tell you some alternatives through which you can do it. But yes, I don't have any of my software, so you don't need to purchase anything from me after this. So there is no hidden cost involved. Any more questions that you guys want to ask? Guys, again, I'm repeating that this offer is only for the live attendees. And the moment I just end it up, after that, you won't get this offer. The people who are taking action today, only those people will start getting clients in the next 30 days. And guys, you have spent so much of time till now. Don't waste it. Even if you do not want to buy something from me, it's completely fine, because the point is that like you experiment yourself, you spend your energy, but take some action. That is the important part that you understand. अगर आपको अभी तक रिजल्ट्स आ रहे होते तो आज आप इस सेशन में नहीं होते, बट आज आप इस सेशन में हो, आपने 3 घंटे मेरे साथ स्पेंड किए, तो सोचो हमारी एनर्जी कितनी हाई है, एंड सोचो हम क्या कर सकते हैं इन द नेक्स्ट 30 डेज। हम ये सोचे कि अगर हमें सिर्फ यार ये 3-3.5 हजार रुपए स्पेंड करने हैं और तब हम कुछ सीख पाएंगे, भाई ऐसे मत सोचो इस चीज को। थिंक कि भाई 3.5 हजार से अगर मेरी लाइफ बदलती है तो क्यों नहीं मैं 3.5 हजार रुपए में एजुकेशन पे स्पेंड करूं। हम कॉलेजेस गए, हम स्कूल्स गए, हमने इतनी सब चीजें पढ़ाई करी, क्या हम उनसे कुछ पैसा अर्न कर पा रहे? यस, वो बेसिक था, मगर ये जो चीज है, दिस इज द एक्चुअल सिनेरियो वेयर वी आर लर्निंग द राइट थिंग्स। और इस पे हम पैसे स्पेंड करते हुए डर रहे हैं, क्यों? क्योंकि हम स्केप्टिकल हैं कि हमें रिजल्ट आएंगे। अरे भाई, दुनिया को रिजल्ट आ रहे हैं, मेरे को रिजल्ट आ रहे हैं, आपको रिजल्ट क्यों नहीं आएंगे? आपको भी रिजल्ट आएंगे। ये 3.5 हजार रुपए की इन्वेस्टमेंट मत सोचो, इसको एजुकेशन पर्पज से लो। और एजुकेशन हर बंदे को जरूरी है। हम लोग बुक्स रीड करते हैं, यस निधि, आई हैव गॉट योर पेमेंट। हम लोग बुक्स रीड करते हैं, क्यों बुक्स रीड करते हैं? क्योंकि वी वांट टू अपस्किल आर एनर्जी, और सॉरी आर स्किल्स। तो ये भी तो स्किल से अपस्किल करवा रहा हूं मैं आप लोगों के। तो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, ऑल अबाउट क्रैकिंग द रियल फॉर्मूला। Gyanendra and Nidhi, I've received your payment. You will get all the details from my end by tomorrow second half. So bear with me. Whatever your queries are, I will add you in a separate group. You have an exclusive group where I will be there personally and I will be helping each and every query. So my team is there, I am also there, and we will do many live sessions. So whatever queries are there, you can ask it and I will answer it directly over there. Right? Guys, last chance you have, because I don't have more time to continue this workshop, but you will lose it, because if you don't take action today, again you will land yourself in the trouble. वही फिर से मैनुअल स्टफ आ जाएगा। वही सोचोगे यार मेरे को क्लाइंट्स नहीं आ रहे हैं, मेरे फ्रेंड्स को क्लाइंट्स आ रहे हैं, डिफरेंट एजेंसीज पैसे अर्न कर रही है, मैं क्यों नहीं अर्न कर पा रहा? तो वो चीजें फिर से माइंड में घूमती रहेंगी, और वही आप सोचते रहोगे कि भाई बाकी लोगों को क्लाइंट्स आ रहे हैं, मेरे को क्यों नहीं आते हैं, बाकी लोगों को रिप्लाईज आते हैं, मेरे को क्यों नहीं आते? क्योंकि उनको वो सिस्टम पता है, आप लोगों को वो सिस्टम नहीं पता, और वो सिस्टम मैं इस कोर्स में सिखा रहा हूं। अगर आपको वो सिस्टम जानना है और अपने आप को बर्न नहीं करना, दिस इज व्हाट यू नीड टू बाय। मैं कुछ आपसे पेड एड्स नहीं बोलने वाला, हम ऑर्गेनिक करेंगे जो करेंगे। ऑर्गेनिक इज सो पावरफुल। लोग कहते हैं ऑर्गेनिक में दम नहीं है, मैंने जितने भी अब तक रिजल्ट्स लिए हैं, एवरीथिंग इज बिकॉज ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक। तो आज आप डिसाइड करो कि आपको फिर से वही पुरानी जिंदगी में जाना है जहां पे आपको स्ट्रगल करना है, या फिर आपको आज एक डिसीजन लेना है कि भाई ये 3.5 हजार रुपए के इन्वेस्टमेंट से मेरी लाइफ बदल सकती है, तो क्यों नहीं मैं ये इन्वेस्टमेंट करूं अपने ऊपर। इट्स ऑल अबाउट ब्रिंगिंग द चेंज इन योर सेल्फ। इट्स ऑल अबाउट दैट। अगर आज आप इसमें एक्शन लोगे तभी आपको हेल्प मिलेगी, अदरवाइज आपको हेल्प नहीं मिलेगी, फिर से आप वही पुरानी प्रॉब्लम्स में फंसे रह जाओगे। तो आज डिसाइड कर लो कि मेरे को एक्शन टेकर बनना है, या फिर मेरे को वही पुरानी जिंदगी में वापस जाना है, जहां पे मैं फिर से वही सोचूं, स्ट्रगल करूं अपनी लाइफ के अंदर, और खुद से चीजों को ट्राई आउट करूं, और फिर मैं सोचूं कि भाई मेरे को रिजल्ट्स क्यों नहीं आ रहे। इट्स बेटर यू गो अहेड, you talk to different people, you make network, you learn from them, you learn from their mistakes, and then you implement the right strategy. That is why you are investing this money. So ये 3.5 हजार रुपए गाइस, आप इन्वेस्टमेंट अपने ऊपर सोचो, कोर्स के ऊपर मत सोचो, क्योंकि मैं आपके साथ लाइव बैठ के सब चीजें करवाने वाला हूं। मैं आपकी स्क्रिप्ट लाइव बैठ के बनवा सकता हूं, मैं बता सकता हूं आपकी स्क्रिप्ट में प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है, आप क्या चीजें गलत कर रहे हो, क्या चीजें आप सही कर रहे हो, एवरीथिंग। एंड वी आर अ नेटवर्क, क्योंकि आपके साथ और भी लोग वहां पर है जिन्होंने वहां पे वो एक्शन लिया है, एंड पीपल आर शेयरिंग देयर व्यूज कि हाँ हमने ये एक्शन लिया तो हमें ये बेनिफिट मिला, ये एक्शन लिया तो हमें ये बेनिफिट मिला। सो दिस इज व्हाट यू गाइज आर डूइंग इट, एंड दैट इज व्हाट गाइज यू आल्सो हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई टुडे ओनली। सो ये इन्वेस्टमेंट आपकी अपने ऊपर है, कोर्स में नहीं है। आई कैन यू प्लीज कंफर्म? यस गाइज, आई हैव रिसीव्ड पेमेंट ऑफ ज्ञानेंद्र, I have received payment of Nidhi. I have received payment of Mumtaz. I have received payment of Ranu. I have received these 4 payments till now. Guys, next 5 minutes and I'll end this up. क्योंकि आप अगर अभी भी कंफ्यूज हो दैट मीन्स आप नहीं चाहते हाई टिकट क्लाइंट्स, राइट? तो वो आपकी प्रॉब्लम है, क्योंकि आपको लग रहा है आप अभी भी मतलब अगर आपने 3,500 रुपये इन्वेस्टमेंट किए तो आप शायद रिजल्ट नहीं ला पाओगे। अभी तभी तो आपको रिजल्ट्स नहीं आ रहे हैं ना। रिजल्ट्स अगर आपको आ रहे होते तो आपको आज ये सेशन अटेंड ही नहीं करना होता, बट आप ये सेशन में हो क्योंकि आपको रिजल्ट चाहिए। आपको सिर्फ समझ नहीं आ रहा कि क्या आपकी ये चीज हेल्प हो पाएगी या नहीं हो पाएगी। रानू, जस्ट गिव मी 2 minutes, आई विल एक्चुअली गिव यू द परमिशन टू टॉक। Yes, Mumtaz, the people who have made the payment, if you want, you can leave it. If you have any question, then you can stay. I will only speak for next 2 minutes, and then you guys can speak if anybody of you wants to speak. So, guys, last 2 minutes, you decide you need this system to get high ticket clients or not. If you don't need it, it's completely fine because I've already got serious people in my network, and I only want the serious one. I don't want the unserious one. And the people who are not interested, they can leave. It's completely fine. I can't just force you. The people who have made the payment, guys, I am gonna send you WhatsApp message on your number by tomorrow second half. You will get all the details on your WhatsApp, so don't worry. You will get all the complete details. Guys, one last minute and then this will be done. No more selling, nothing after this, because I want only serious people. If anybody is still interested, you can just simply type yes, and then I will consider you. Otherwise, just this is done because I can't stretch it more. Anyone who is more interested, they can. Otherwise, I'm just ending this now. And after this, I'm giving the option to speak. So if anybody wants to speak, you can. But this offer is not available after this. So after this, it will only be at 7,000 rupees and you will not get one-on-one call with me. That's it. You won't get a call. So guys, this is done. Just last few seconds. And then you will lose out the option. You will lose out the opportunity to get high ticket clients in next 30 days. If you want high ticket clients, this last 30 seconds is yours. Just last 30 seconds, guys. After that, you will lose out this opportunity. Then again, go back and then implement the things that I explained today. Make the mistakes, learn from your experiment, and then come ahead. But yes, all the strategies that I explained today, it will work it out. Last 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Now I'm just stopping my screen. And then if anybody wants to speak now, let me know. I'll just give you some ideas and then you can speak. Just let me know quickly. If anybody wants to speak, guys, just raise your hand and I'll give you the option to speak. Anyone? Ranu Pay raised hand. Let me just give you the permission to speak, Ranu. Yeah, go ahead, Ranu. You have the option to speak now. But I would recommend if you can like switch on your camera. Is there an option to switch on your camera?
From where I can switch on camera?
Okay,
I'm not able to see the camera option here because it's usually come.
yeah, it may be because we are in a webinar and not in a meeting. But yeah, anyways, I can
Yeah.
hear you. Yeah.
So my question is that I already sorted out the people like Indian people, our friends, and those remove the unnecessary connection. Those are not active, and I'm getting the like request proposal request from the so many peoples. I give them the response also because we cannot give them the pricing and all upfront. जब तक आपको पता नहीं है कि वो एग्जैक्टली क्या चाहते हैं और वो सिर्फ सीधे बोल रहे हैं कि आप प्रपोजल भेज दो, सो दिस इज नॉट द राइट वे। और दूसरा ये है कि मतलब मेरा अभी तक का जितना एक्सपीरियंस रहा है वो वेब डेवलपमेंट में रहा है, तो मेरा प्रोफाइल पहले वैसे था। मैंने अपवर्क में काम किया और इंडस्ट्रीज में से 10+ ईयर एज अ प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर भी काम किया है। बट अभी लास्ट 1 ईयर से मेरा कुछ सर्जरी हुआ था, तो फिर मैंने कुछ ऐसा स्टार्टअप जैसा या ऐसा कुछ करना चालू करा कि मैं अब अपने खुद के लिए कुछ करूँ, क्योंकि मेरी 2 छोटी डॉटर्स हैं और इन लॉज के साथ रहती हूँ। तो मेनली चैलेंजेस ये है कि क्लाइंट आते हैं, डिस्कस भी करते हैं, बट कहीं ना कहीं लेके बजट को लेके चैलेंज आ जाता है। या तो फिर वो आते हैं कि जैसे कई बार रहता है ना कि हम उनको अपना दिखा देते हैं कि हम आपको किस तरह से हेल्प करेंगे, हमने इतने क्लाइंट्स के लिए हेल्प करा, हमारे टेस्टिमोनीज वगैरह थोड़ा वर्क दिखा देते हैं। तो समटाइम्स ऐसा लगता है कि वो जस्ट सिर्फ हमसे जानने के लिए ही आ रहे हैं।
राइट। सो रानू, इन दिस केस आप मुझे ना सबसे पहले तो एक व्हाट्सएप मैसेज भेजो, वॉइस नोट में
हाँ
अपनी प्रॉब्लम बताओ, अपनी सर्विसेज बताओ, एंड देन मैं
हाँ
आपको यहाँ पे ना टेलर सोल्यूशन दूंगा। मगर
हाँ
इसमें हम इसको कहते हैं नो ऑब्जेक्शन हैंडलिंग।
हाँ
यहाँ पे क्लाइंट्स, क्योंकि वो जो आपका क्लाइंट है ना, वो सिर्फ आपसे बात नहीं कर रहा, वो डिफरेंट वेंडर से बातें कर रहा
हाँ
है,
हाँ
राइट?
हाँ।
अगर आपने उसको प्राइसिंग दे दी तो
नहीं
वो,
देती हूँ मैं।
हाँ
वो
नहीं,
मैं नहीं देती हूँ।
बट द पॉइंट इज कि अगर आप उसको
हाँ
प्राइसिंग नहीं दे रहे तो उसकी प्रॉब्लम भी सॉल्व नहीं हो रही है,
हाँ।
राइट? तो इसको ना, इसको, इस ऑब्जेक्शन को हैंडल करना हमें सीखना पड़ेगा कि कैसे
हम्म,
हम उस प्रोस्पेक्ट को कन्विंस कर सकते हैं टू कम ऑन जस्ट अ 5 मिनट कॉल, बिकॉज कॉल पे आने
हम्म।
के बाद ही हम उसको एक्सप्लेन कर पाएंगे पूरा प्रोसेस, राइट?
वो लोग नहीं आते हैं, मतलब मेरी जितनी ऑडियंस है ना सब बाहर की, और मैंने अभी तक जो काम करा वो इंटरनेशनल क्लाइंट्स के लिए ही करा है।
देखो
मतलब मैंने
यहाँ पे
अच्छे
ना,
हाई टिकट क्लाइंट्स के लिए भी काम करा है, बट लास्ट 2 ईयर में ऐसा हो गया है कि अब हर कोई सेम सर्विसेज बेच रहा है, कि वेब डेवलपमेंट कर रहे हो या पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग कर रहे हो या ऑटोमेशन सेट करके दे रहे हो, मोस्टली लोग वही कर रहे हैं, तो प्राइसिंग को लेके प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है।
देखो यहाँ पे ना टू थिंग्स है, वो नहीं
हाँ
आते हैं। अब आपको ये पूछना चाहिए कि वो सिर्फ आपके साथ नहीं आते हैं या वो किसी के साथ भी नहीं आते हैं, क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं हो सकता
हाँ
कि वो किसी के साथ ना आते हो कॉल पे,
हाँ, वो तो है।
राइट?
हाँ।
अगर वो किसी के साथ तो कॉल पे आते हैं, दैट मीन्स कि वो कॉल पे आते हैं।
हम्म
तो मतलब हम जो उन्हें ऑफर कर रहे हैं या जो हम जो उन्हें मैसेज भेज रहे हैं उसके वजह से वो कॉल पर नहीं आ रहे हैं, दैट मीन्स कहीं ना कहीं हमारे मैसेजिंग में दिक्कत है। वो
हम्म।
हमें चीज सीखनी है और ये मैं आपको कोर्स में सिखाऊंगा।
ओके। और दूसरा, ये जो आपका क्लास रहेगा ये किस टाइमिंग पे रहेगा, ऐसा कुछ?
जो क्लासेस, जो वीडियोस हैं वो रिकॉर्डेड वीडियोस हैं, ठीक है?
ओके
बाकी जो हम लाइव सेशंस करेंगे वो हम पहले ही कमिटी में अनाउंस कर देंगे कि हम ये लाइव सेशंस करने का सोच रहे हैं, सो एवरीबडी बी अवेलेबल।
ओके
तो हम
ओके
मल्टीपल लाइव सेशंस करेंगे उसके अंदर, मगर जो पूरा कोर्स है वो कंप्लीटली रिकॉर्डेड है।
ओके। तो वो हम लोगों को डेली बेसिस पे ऐसे देखना होगा, और कुछ क्वेरी है तो फिर उसके
आप,
रिगार्डिंग?
यस, जैसे आपको कोई क्वेरी आती है आप ग्रुप में पूछो इमीडिएटली, नॉट इमीडिएटली बट यस, एज सुन एज आई सी योर क्वेरी आई आई जस्ट रिप्लाई टू इट।
ओके।
यस, वहां पे आपका और मेरा वन ऑन वन कनेक्शन भी चलेगा, क्योंकि वन ऑन वन एज इन कि मैं प्रेफर करता हूँ वॉइस नोट्स,
हाँ हाँ।
क्योंकि वॉइस नोट से जल्दी कन्वे हो पाता है मैसेज।
यस
तो
यस
मैं आपको
यस, वो
बहुत
चैट
डिटेल,
में उतना लिखना और वो नहीं हो
राइट,
पाता है।
राइट, राइट,
इवन क्लाइंट्स भी, अभी मैंने देखा है कि जो लिंक्डइन पे मुझे मैसेज करे ना, वो प्रिफर करते हैं वॉइस नोट भेजना।
क्योंकि वॉइस नोट से काम बहुत ईजी हो गया है, इसलिए।
हाँ हाँ, वॉइस नोट अभी सब जगह मतलब अभी चल रहा है, वो
यस,
एक ऐसे इम्प्लीमेंट हो गया है।
यस।
तो वो मुझे पता था, तो मेनली वही था कि ये आपका क्लासेस कैसे रहेगा। और दूसरा, जैसे सॉफ्टवेयर वो ऑटोमेशन वाला है, वो हम लोगों को बाय करना पड़ेगा, राइट?
वो मैं आपको सब उसके
ऑटोमेटेड करने वाली जो चीजें बोल
यस,
रहे हो वो आप,
तो
हाँ
सब
हाँ।
चीजें उसमें आपको मैंने बहुत क्लियरली एक्सप्लेन किए हुए कि आपको क्या चीज करनी है, क्या चीज नहीं करनी है, तो क्या बाय करना है, क्या बाय नहीं करना है, सब कुछ मैंने उसमें बताया हुआ
ओके
है।
ओके।
यस,
ठीक है।
थैंक यू
थैंक यू।
रानू।
थैंक
Yes, Mumtaz, can we connect with you on WhatsApp directly, Rohan, in case of need? Yes, yes, Mumtaz, you have my WhatsApp number. You can directly send me a message. मगर सिर्फ WhatsApp पे ना ये है कि I keep on getting so many messages. So आप ग्रुप में कनेक्ट करोगे क्योंकि you are already part of a new community, जो उसका मैं आपको कम्युनिटी का मेंबर बनाऊंगा अभी। तो वहाँ पे I have a more direct connections. तो वहाँ पे मेरे पास बहुत अच्छे नोटिफिकेशंस आते हैं, so that becomes easier for me to manage.
और रोहन जी, ये फर्स्ट टाइम है वो प्रोफाइल रिव्यू, और वो होगा कि नहीं होगा 1-to-1 मतलब?
रानू, आपने क्या एक्सटर्नल बम्प ऑफर बाय किया था रिकॉर्डिंग और इसका प्रोफाइल रिव्यू का?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, अभी तो जैसे ये पे कर दिया है, लेकिन अभी
हाँ,
जब हम पेड कोर्स में हैं तो मतलब हम लोग वीडियोस देखेंगे, वो देखेंगे, बट उसके पहले 1-on-1 आप और हम लोग मतलब प्रोफाइल रिव्यू, और वो
मैं
बोल
वन
रही
ऑन
हूँ
वन
मैं।
आपके साथ तब करूंगा जब आप वो सारे चेंजेस कर लोगे, क्योंकि अभी तो प्रॉब्लम है, ठीक है?
हाँ
कोर्स देखने के बाद आपको वो प्रॉब्लम ठीक करनी है, फिर उसके बाद जो प्रॉब्लम रह जाएगी तब हम वन ऑन वन बैठेंगे, क्योंकि अगर मैंने अभी वन ऑन वन कॉल कॉल कर ली तो जो करंट प्रॉब्लम वो तो प्रॉब्लम वही रह गई ना, और वही चीज कोर्स में मैंने बताई हुई है। तो जब आप
ओके
पूरा कोर्स देख के जब आप अपनी प्रोफाइल में चेंजेस करोगे तब आई विल सिट विद यू कि और क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आपकी प्रोफाइल में इस समय है।
ओके।
यस,
ठीक है।
ठीक है गाइस, एनीथिंग एल्स, एनीवन? or I am, or I can just end it up because we are already 10:12. So
थैंक
I
यू।
think we can wrap this up. It was live. It was nice talking to every one of you, and I just really love the energy. Thank you guys for making my Friday very memorable. And for the people who have actually made the payment, you will get all the details by tomorrow's second half. So just be here till the second half, and you will get it. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. Bye bye.